Okay, we're live. Bears, Packers, Sports Talk Chicago. Great to have you all here with us. We're doing the Bears-Packers game live, play-by-play and reaction today. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit up the comment section today, live comment feed. I'm going to put in there, support our sponsor as well, Amish Country Farms. It is great to have you all with us. Another big week for the Bears. A lot of injuries. So if you don't know already, the Bears are going to be without Eddie Jackson. They'll be without Kindle Vildor today as well. Take a look at the injury list for you. I did see this before the game, so something to keep in mind. Look at the inactives today. Kyler Gordon, Jaquan Brisker, Kindle Vildor, all out. So the Bears secondary is really taking a hit. We got Kari Blasson game too. Bears fullback, a very important blocker for the run game. He is also out. Was not indicated on the injury report, but nevertheless, he is not going to play in today's game too. So also a concern for the Bears this game moving forward. We're live everywhere. We're live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on Facebook today. It's great to have you all here with us. Teresa, hey John, King T, yo, great to see you guys here. Feel free again to comment, and we will read your comments on the air today. Thoughts on this game? So I thought Justin Fields wouldn't play. I'm a little bit surprised that he apparently has cleared the injury protocol. He's going to be playing here today. Don't like that move. I think, there's more harm to good that's going to come with it. But nevertheless, we do get to see the one reason the Bears offense is doing well playing today's game. They'll face off against Aaron Rodgers and against this Packers squad that's also on the downturn and also having a real tough year. I would say even tougher than the Bears, considering they should have been much better this season. We're, front runners for the division, and now look at them today. I mean, they have a lot of serious issues that they have to sort out before the end of this season. Got to make sure we get this out on Instagram as well. Let me get this going. Mike Beanie. Mike, hey, Johnny Z back with you. Hopefully this will be more competitive than last week. I'll take anything over last week. That game just was horrible. So we're hoping for a better game today. Get this out on Instagram. We're live. We're live for today's Bears and Packers game. Click the link below to join. All right. So 14 of you here with us now. Appreciate it. Game and kickoff won't be for another 10 to 15 minutes, but we came on a little bit early just to say hi to everybody and take a look at what's going to come in this game. Should be very, very interesting. I saw a lot of predictions saying the Bears would win this game. A lot of people saying maybe Aaron Rodgers is a bad day. Maybe the Bears overcome the Packers. I don't know if that's going to happen, but if we see Justin Fields play, anything's possible. Got him going today. Go Bears and go blue. Enzo, Bears win 29-22. My prediction was Bears lose 31-17 officially. So now I've gotten a couple of them wrong. I think I'm 8-2 or maybe 8-3 in my predictions this year. So we're going to have to see if that holds up today, but I'd love to be wrong. I'd love to say the Bears are going to win 31-17. I just don't know how this one's going to go. Really, anything's possible. And, Jordan, bear down, John, from Facebook. Thank you. Remember, we're live on Facebook, we're live on Twitch, and we are live on YouTube today. Really cool to have everybody here with us. Watson returns today. Again, what are your thoughts on that? I know Deshaun Watson making his return against his former team and the Houston Texans. That's going to be a very interesting game to watch. Hopefully we'll get some game, in-game updates about it. We'll take a look. On the Fox broadcast right now, they're showing Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love warming up. What do you guys think about Jordan Love, by the way? You think he's the future for the Packers? That's a very tough question as well. Had a pretty good game last week when he came in, and I think, there's certainly something to work with, but there's a lot of work to go, and certainly is not going to be the best replacement for Aaron Rodgers as well. Jordan Love is good, but love to see Fields versus Love. That'd be a nice game, too. I really thought for a moment it was going to be Fields versus Love this time last week. Of course, Aaron Rodgers is okay to play. Fields is as well. I think Fields balls out, but still see this as a loss. Alexander, I feel the exact same way. The Packers' defense, not the best in the NFL, actually. It's one of the worst. 23.6 points given up per game. They're 22nd in the NFL in total defense. So another situation where the Bears are not facing a good defensive unit. Can they take advantage is going to be the question. With Fields playing, as long as he's supposedly fully okay with that shoulder injury, I think he's going to have another very encouraging performance. Hope we lose, honestly, to keep that number 2 pick, but I have a feeling they're going to win. Well, I hope they do. I mean, I know we want them to tank and get the number 2 pick, but I'm okay with them winning. I mean, it'd be very encouraging, very exciting for the Bears to do. So we got to see how this one goes. Some housekeeping stuff, by the way, if you guys have noticed, new logo for Sports Talk Chicago. Got 3 different ones as I put in our YouTube community post. So we have the primary one that mainly encompasses all the Chicago colors. The secondary one's a Bears one. And the third one's mainly a Cubs one as well. Feel free to comment your thoughts on those. Big thank you to Ben Karras for making up the logos. They look very nice, and we're trying to implement that as well. As you see, John Meadows, directing and producing, did a great job today at putting that logo on the football, if you see. So the possession of the football, you will see, if you really look in there, the SDC Sports Talk Chicago logo on there as well. Super excited to have a logo, super excited to increase the brand. A couple of people even asked me, hey, you make this logo on a t-shirt, I'll be the first one to buy it, and that's something definitely we're going to be looking into moving forward. I'm trying to get some merch out to you guys and getting Sports Talk Chicago out there even more moving forward here into 2023. So appreciate all of you for the support, as always, and, of course, for the new logo. Thank you to Ben Karras again for making it up and making it look really, really sharp. I mean, I love it. It's super nice. Okay, we got a question from Michael B. Lurk from Facebook. Should the Bears trade the number 2 overall pick in next year's draft or keep it? Let's put it this way. Unless there is a blow-away type pick at number 2, like a blow-away, oh my gosh, we've got to get him a defensive lineman, offensive lineman, I say trade back. The Bears are not in contention to draft a quarterback. I would say, hey, Bryce Young might be up there at number 2, but I don't think the Bears are going to be doing that. I think Justin Fields is definitely the guy. So at that point, I would trade back. I mean, look at the haul that the Niners got from the Bears a couple of years ago when they traded up just one spot to get Mitch Trubisky. One of those picks turned into Alvin Kamara, by the way, because then the Niners flipped one of those picks to the Saints. Saints drafted Kamara. So I would say trade back and get as much draft capital as you can. Ryan Poles is not a bad drafter. I mean, this past year turned a couple of picks into like 8 or 9, and drafted some quality players in the later rounds, quality guys who aren't playing on this team today, who have not been cut. So I would say the Bears should trade back. That's my take on that. But Michael, appreciate the question over on Facebook. Going to do my best to take a look at all these feeds. I know we got 3 different chats going, so I appreciate all of you commenting and checking us out here today. Number, we are supported by our great sponsor, Amish Country Farms, ACF. They are a great brand out in Orland Park, Illinois. If you're looking for real food from the Amish of northern Indiana with new imports weekly from them, hit them up today. Tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. They're going to take real good care of you. Amish Country Farms. And feel free to hit up their link that I put in the live chat. Follow them on Facebook and check out all the great products that they have to offer. Ant-Miss, love the Bears and bear down, but I would like an L this game. Ant-Miss, I think you are reflecting the opinions of a lot of people today who would love to see this Bears team win and pull off a huge upset against Green Bay, but at the same time, the Bears are tanking. I think there's no secret about that. They are trying to lose games, and the more they lose, the better draft capital they get. And what's the point in beating a mediocre Packer team, with Aaron Rodgers on the downturn, with this team in general on the downturn? It'd be nice, it'd be exciting, but don't know how this one's going to go. We're going to have to see. David Galvez, I hope this is Fields' career passing day. I hope so too, David. That'd be really nice, especially against Green Bay. Stevie Handsome, Stevie, great to see you. I said before the season that this regime would maim Fields, and they have. This is malpractice out of the Matt Nagy playbook. Wow, okay. Not going to go all the way there, Stevie. I think he's done a better job catching Eberflus to play to Fields' strengths. That said, no matter what you say, this team is not good, and they don't have enough protection to sustain Fields. Next year is going to be key. If they could get in some offensive linemen, spend some money, draft some people, and he has more protection, I think things will be better for him. Mike Beanie, I'm sure I am glad that we avoided the Russell Wilson bomb. Hope Claypool gets more today, Enzo. Yeah, Mike, I'll admit it. I was all for Russell Wilson coming to the Bears. He's a generational talent, or at least was. I don't know what's happened to him. Bad offense, no weapons, and a horrible coach. Put that all together, and Wilson's not doing too well. Think about the Bears bringing him in under Matt Nagy, or even under this system right now. I don't think he would succeed or would do well. So the Bears did a good job at evaluating that situation and not making that trade, not giving up too many guys or too many first-round picks and paying so much money for somebody who just can't perform outside of Seattle. So we are monitoring everybody's comments, Facebook, Twitch as well, and YouTube. Great to have all of you here with us today. The room is starting to fill up. Bears game about to kick off. They have cameras there on the field, getting ready to go. QB1, Sammy Media. Sammy, great to see you. Making sure we tweet this out, get this everywhere. It's your moment, your chance. That's right. Justin Fields could really lead the Bears to a big win today. Don't know if it's going to happen, but it would certainly be nice, and it would certainly be exciting and a legacy builder for him. Yeah, showing a picture of Fields there. Fields warming up, ready to go. Another Bears loss, huh, John? Jay Boogaloo, great to see you. Aunt Miss, why don't you want a Bears country let's ride? Spirit of 76. Jim, great to see you. What's up, John? Cheers to you, buddy. Rodgers' contract is even a possible tough situation for Green Bay going forward, especially if he's on the decline. 100%, Jim. Similar in some cases to the Russell Wilson situation out in Denver. I think the numbers for Wilson are, he's still under contract after this year for 4 or 5 more years at $50 million per year. That is ridiculous. And Seattle, how are you going to trade that contract? And he's not playing well either. They're in a tough spot, Denver. Tough spot. Junior, good morning, Bears fans. Bear down, what's up, John? What's up, Junior? Thank you for being here with us today. A lot of people already tuning in, joining us. Great to see everybody here. Game hasn't even started yet, so we appreciate all of you tuning in a little bit early. Yep, bye next week. That's right, Enzo. We have a bye week next week. Sammy Media, hopefully adjusted shows. We will be here for a long time. Love the leadership this kid has, that he's playing great because he cares. Donald Gott, love your play-by-play. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, a lot of play-by-play today. It's going to be fun. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Certainly, audience has been growing since we've started doing this, so it's super fun. I appreciate that comment, Donald. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. Play-by-play is super fun here today. Frogman Knights, great to see you as well. So as we kind of mentioned just a second ago, if you're just kind of popping in, new logo for STC, for Sports Talk Chicago. We got that all on the football up there. So when you see the football change possession, we got the logo in there, trying to implement it more and more. Big thank you to Ben Karras for the nice branding and the nice logo. Sammy Media, smash that like button for this man, yo. Thank you, Sammy. Yep, feel free to hit that like button. You could subscribe to the channel. You could comment. We're going to read your comments live on the air today. We're going to be on for the next at least 3 to 3.5 hours. We're going to do a little bit of a post-game recap. We take no breaks here, too. So when the game goes to halftime, keep it right here. We're going to recap what we've seen from the first half and look ahead to what's to come in the second half. Sammy Media Fire Show with the Tape Never Lies crew, bud. Thank you. Yep, Tape Never Lies. They are awesome. Draft Dr. Phil, Shane, the smartest man, had a great time with them this past week, and we are going to get them on this program as well. That's going to be coming up very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. They are great guys, and it was a great conversation. The Tape Never Lies crew and their fans are very very passionate and very loyal. And it was really nice of them to welcome me onto their show and talk Bears for about an hour. It was super fun. We had a great time. Seth, I've been waiting for Fields to go up in the passing game with Claypool. This week would be make it that much sweeter. It's media, John, please. Gotcha, Sammy. Sorry about that. Mike Beanie, Denver's in a terrible spot. Yeah, first and second round picks for 2 years in a row with the prospect of a legendary dead cap hits if they cut him. That's right, Mike. You know, they gave up so many first round picks to get Russell. They gave up other players, too, who are not bad, including, Noah Fant, the tight end, goes now to Seattle. Now they have no draft capital. They have a new owner who just came in, the Waltons. The owner of Walmart just bought the Broncos for a lot of money, and they still have to pay out Russell Wilson's contract. It's tough. Not sold on Justin yet. I need him to get rid of the ball fast and throw up for 300 yards with multiple touchdowns. Alan, hey, John, love the show. Watch it every Sunday. Used to watch Chat Sports, but they drink a lot and beg for super chats, which is money. Yeah, Alan, I'm not begging for anything, and I won't be drinking. Never drink. So I appreciate you being here. We just do straight-up play-by-play. Try to get to everybody's comments as well. Try to get them out on the air and give people shout-outs as they ask. So don't need to worry about that. You're more than welcome to donate, but not going to be asking for that at all throughout this broadcast. So I appreciate that, Alan. Game has not started yet. Still on a bit of a commercial break, but we will be starting here in just about a minute. Already 30 of you here with us. Had a big week last week, big couple of last weeks, really. And it's great to see everybody here with us. Thomas, bear down. Thomas, great to see you over on the Facebook side of things. A lot of you here with us, mainly on YouTube, but we're also live on Twitch and Facebook. Soldier Field, current conditions, 34 degrees, sunny, and a wind at 14 miles per hour. Who's missing an extra point today? Want to see a first play action deep pass to Bayless Jones Jr. for the TD bear down, 0 cool. That'd be nice. Hopefully Bayless could catch the football. Until I see Fields sit in the pocket and go through his progressions and dissect a defense, I don't think he's the guy. That's fair, David. You know, a lot of people have their reservations, and you're fair to have that too. Spirit of 76, Jim, LOL. Yeah, I think you're talking about my Bayless comment. I am not sold on Bayless Jones Jr. Sorry, guys. And, I hope he proves me wrong. It makes me look like a total idiot today. But as of right now, I'm not buying Bayless Jones Jr. That's just me. So, here we go. Bears-Packers legendary rivalry. We got it for you right here on Sports Talk Chicago. Appreciate all of you being here. It's going to be a great game and a great stream today. Honored and grateful to have all of you here with us. The Packers are going to kick things off to the Bears to start this game. Through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Bears will start at their own 25. Patrick, a very frosty Alaska. Christian, bear down, let's go Chicago. Seth, bear down. Patrick, great to see you. Patrick in Alaska joining us for what, the 4th week in a row? Really appreciate you being here, Patrick. Waking up early and joining us on the stream today. It's super great to have you here. Will Claypool have his first touchdown today? Very good question. We're going to have to see there, Thomas. First and 10 for the Bears from the 25-yard line. Fields out of the shotgun. Receiver in motion. Fields rolls out. Quick pass. That one caught for a gain of 2. Completed to David Montgomery for a quick catch. 2nd down and 8 to come for the Bears. Bears got Riley Reef, by the way, starting at right tackle. Chase Claypool, EQ St. Brown, and Byron Pringle, the starting wide receivers for the Bears. Montgomery alone in the backfield. It's 2nd and 9. A pinch. Montgomery with a nice hole up the middle. Montgomery dives, nearly gets the first down. 3rd down and short to come for the Bears. So Fields quickly checks it down for a gain of about 1. And then Montgomery runs for a big gain and makes it 3rd down and 1 to come. Packers, by the way, have Adrian Amos at safety, former Chicago Bear. Third down and 1. Montgomery on the carry, and it looks like he got enough to move the chains for the first down. Pray for Jay up to stay safe today, John. I agree with you, Michael. 13:45 to go in the first quarter, and somebody's hurt. That is Wesco, the blocking tight end. Alan, you're right. You were on it. So Wesco, the blocking tight end, is down on the ground. Trevon Wesco. Not a good start to that one. Wesco, very important part of the run game. And by the way, the Bears don't have Kari Blasingame in today. Kari Blasingame, the Bears fullback, is out, and now Wesco is down on the ground. Matt Eberflus running out to check on him as well. You don't see that really from a head coach. I like that move from Eberflus. Actually ran out off the sideline to go take a look at Wesco down on the field. Something very small, but I like that. So they took a break in the game. We're going to have to see what happens to Wesco. Teresa Clark, love it. Thank you. Michael H., I still get upset when I see Amos on the Packers. No, we could have paid him, and even worse, let him go to the Packers. Johnny, you're going to change your new logo to orange and dark blue. Yes, so Amos, we have 3 different logos. You can go back on the YouTube community page. I posted all of them. The main logo, the primary logo we're going to be using is the Chicago color logo that we have in the profile picture. But if you see on the football, we have our Bears colors logo as well. We're going to be using that during the stream and during most Bears content. N'Keal Harry is playing today. He's not a healthy scratch. He is active and ready to go for the Bears. Let's go. Joseph Walker, most dangerous thing for a lineman, get rolled up by the pile. Yep. Aaron, I own you. I'm just waiting for those Packers fans to tune in. Ha, ha, ha. Good afternoon, John. Yes, the new logos are in tune with the brand. Thank you, Aaron. Great to see you. Great to see you here, man. Aaron, great supporter of the program. Always checking it out. Always liking. Always commenting. Twitter and here on YouTube as well. Great to see you. We're going to have a fun time today. So far, very early in the first quarter, and Trevon Wesco, the Bears' blocking tight end, is hurt. So we're at a commercial break right now. Don't know the status of him. Matt Eberflus came from on the sideline to go check him out as well. Joseph Walker, what's up, bro? What's up, Joseph? Thanks for being here. Great to see you as well. So they're still at a commercial break. Could be a serious injury for Wesco. And again, for the run game, that's concerning. No Herbert. Obviously, Herbert's on the IR. Then on top of it, Kari Blasingame, the Bears fullback, who does a great job at blocking, he's out for today. He's inactive. Wesco now off the field, being helped off. He's limping, so he's not doing too well. 13:41 to go in the first quarter. It's first down and 10 for the Bears. The Bears from the 37-yard line. Fields, play action. Fields, they go deep downfield. Fields throws. This one's caught. Big catch for the Bears. A wide open EQ St. Brown. And the Bears move past midfield into Packer territory. St. Brown wide open. Packers were playing a zone coverage, and EQ just found the easy spot in the zone and made the catch. Got out of bounds, too. Nice pass. First down and 10 for the Bears from the 39. Take the handoff. Fields going to go downfield. Another pass. That one nearly intercepted. Intended target Cole Kmet, and Fields overthrew him. Second and 10. Got to be careful with those types of passes if you're Justin Fields, and yeah, Aaron nearly picked. I mean, very, very close. Dante Pettis in for this play. EQ will take a quick seat. Second and 10 from the Bears for the 39-yard line. A designed run for Fields. Fields up the middle. Fields gains 10 yards. 10-yard gain for Fields on the designed run. And we'll see where they spot him in regards to a first down. David, great to see you. Good morning. Read option for Fields. Read the defense pretty well. Gained 10 on that design run. Smart slide as well. Did not get hit, did not get hurt. Officially a 9-yard gain. Going to be 3rd down and 1 for Fields and the Bears. From the 30. QB sneak, and I don't know if Fields got that. Taking a look here. Time is still ticking, and the Bears did not get, or no, they said they did. Wow. How are the Packers? I challenged that spot. I guess Fields did get the first down on the QB sneak. Aaron, wow, I agree. I mean, I'm calling it straight down the middle here. That was not a first down. A lucky break for the Bears there. Going to be first down at 10. Matt LaFleur should be throwing that challenge flag. And the Bears have to call a timeout. Luke Getsy does. Bears were not ready personnel-wise, and the play clock went to 0. The Bears most played to win. For what other reason is there to really play the game? It's not to win, Patrick. Aaron, wow. Michael H., I agree. If I was the Packers, I would challenge, but I'll take it. Yep. Oh, man, Getsy calling timeout. The Packers can challenge. Damn it, still no challenge flag. Interesting. Held my breath on that design run, Jay Boogaloo. Yeah, he did not get that first down. So the Bears really lucking out here on this drive and extending the drive to try and score a touchdown here. And the Bears are in field goal range. They could easily just kick one in if it goes to a 4th down, but the Packers have been challenged. And it looks like the Bears will continue at a first down and 10 from the 29-yard line. In Packer territory, 11:27 to go here in the first quarter. First down and 10. Who has this football? And it turns out that is EQ St. Brown on the run. Only gains about 2. Bears pulled the camera guy there on that play. And EQ on the end around with a minimal gain. Michael H., wow, I thought they would use that extra time to decide the challenge. They did not. So a blunder by the Packers. This could come back to bite them. 2nd and 9 for the Bears. Komet in motion. Fields out of the shotgun. Handoff, and not much doing there. A very small gain, if at all. The Packers snipped that one out quickly. That was Evans on the carry, and he got nowhere. Looked like a potential draw, and Evans was tackled immediately by the Packers defense. 3rd down and 9 for the Bears. Fields out of the shotgun. EQ St. Brown in motion. Trips to the near side for the Bears. Fields back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Fields in trouble. Fields on the move. He's going to run it, but he does not get enough for that first down. Comes down hard. About 3 or 4 yards short. Going to be 4th down now for the Bears. Showing the wide receivers, there was anybody open? Not really. Decent coverage by the Packers. 2 of the Bears receivers went to the end zone, but nobody was open. So Fields ran if it got nowhere. Here is Cairo Santos for a 40-yard attempt. Keep in mind the wind is at 12 miles per hour at Soldier Field. Will he make this kick from 40? There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is good. Barely, but it's good. 3-0, Bears on top. So it's not a touchdown, but it is 3 points. The Bears get something out of that first drive. It's worth it. 9:23 to go in the first quarter. Bears up 3-0 over Green Bay. Juwan _312, duh. Bears, Fields is the man. Let's go. Thank you for commenting on Twitch. Great to see you. Why field goal there? I don't get it. Make a damn statement. Sammy, I agree with you. Not the best drive of the Bears, and I think what really hurt them was that timeout from Getsy when the Bears were having the play clock go to 0. They had nobody there. They were moving. They had some momentum. They stopped their own momentum with that timeout with, not knowing what play they were going to call. And now all of a sudden they have to kick a field goal. They gain nothing, and they're only up 3-0. Should have been a touchdown. I agree. Somebody said up there earlier that the Bears will choke in the end zone. Just desirable. Yep, and you were right. In fact, the Bears didn't even make it to the red zone. So just desirable on points on that prediction. Aaron commenting, welcome on the Twitch stream. Let's see if the D can do anything. No Gordon or Brisker or Eddie, and no Michael Kindle Vildor. So the Bears secondary is decimated today. Jalen, the only dude in the entire... Yeah, I agree, Michael. So, you'll have Houston Carson playing. He's a veteran, but I'm not expecting much from this secondary, and I don't want to really kill him this week, even in my post-game video, because when you don't have 3 or 4 of your starting guys in the second, that's your entire secondary. The Bears are down their entire secondary today. So it's going to be a tough game defensively. Yep, our secondary is going to get cooked. Of course it is. Sadly. Remember, and you're facing Aaron Rodgers, and although Rodgers has 9 interceptions this year, he's not who he used to be, you still got to play defense against him. And he carves up the Bears every time they play each other. So we're really going to have to see how this one plays out for the Packers. They still have not even touched the football yet. 9:25 to go in the first quarter, and the Bears are about to kick off to them. They're up 3-0. Andy Spencer, hey John, great to see you as well. Thank you for being here, Andy. So the Bears will kick off to Green Bay. Santos doing the honors here. And the kick is away. Packers will return it from the goal line. And the Bears take him down inside the 20-yard line. Good job of the Bears special teams force. Here comes Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Jones hasn't had his breakout game year yet. Michael, I would argue that he had it against the Bears week 2. Remember, he ran for 140-plus yards on the ground, also caught some yards, or caught the ball for some yards. So we have to see if Rodgers gets remotes made to move with bruised ribs. That's true. First down at 10, 9:17 to go in the first quarter. From the 18-yard line, Rodgers out of the shotgun, 3 wide receiver set. Back to pass. Quick pass. This one is incomplete. Went for the check down across the middle. Going to be second down and 10. Packers have Christian Watson today. Watch out for him. That's the rookie wide receiver the Bears could have drafted. He's actually turned it on as of late, looking very good recently. Second down at 10. Jones alone in the backfield. Rodgers back to pass. Quick screen to Jones. Jones with blocking. Jones gains nearly 10, maybe 11. And will move the chains for a first down. So Aaron Jones on the reception. Bears defensively 27th overall. Sanborn starting today, the rookie. Excited to see what he does. Build off of last week. And as for the Bears in the secondary, Jalen Jones getting the start, the rookie, due to the injuries to their secondary. Third down and 1 for the Packers. Handoff up the middle. They got the first down and more. Packers will move the chains there. There's A.J. Dillon on the carry. Jack Sanborn with the tackle, part of the tackle at least, but still enough of the first down for Dillon. Got to love the Packers' run game. Dillon and Jones, two effective runners. If they could stick together, they have a very bright future in the backfield, does Green Bay. Head in motion. First down and 10, it's Rodgers out of the shotgun, three wide receiver set. And a quick handoff to Jones. Jones up the middle, and Jones gains about 4. Going to be 2nd and 6 to count. Got a game break, and the Eagles are now up 7-0 over the Titans. The Eagles just scored a touchdown in their game to Devontae Smith. At least we get to see what Elijah Hicks can do today. That's very true, Jim. 5-yard gain officially, 2nd down and 5 for Green Bay. Rodgers near the line. Jones alone in the backfield. And Jones is taken down immediately. Big tackle for the Bears. DeAndre Houston Carson. How about that play? Jones with a big loss, and he might even be hurt. He's limping a little bit. Houston Carson was about to be stiff-armed, and he didn't take it. Stayed with Jones the entire time and forced him to the ground. Yeah, great tackle by Houston Carson. Had 9 tackles last week. 3rd down and 12 for the Packers. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Jones in motion. Rodgers back to pass. Quick pass to Jones, and he is taken down. Jack Sanborn with the initial stop. The rest of the Bears come in and take him down. 4th down for the Packers. They're going to have to punt. There's Aaron Sanborn, Junior Sanborn, baby. So that's a very encouraging start to this game. The Bears get the Packers off the field. They score nothing and do nothing offensively. Meanwhile, the Bears up 3-0. Now will get the ball back and a chance to extend their lead here. It's 4th and 7 officially. Here's the punt. And a fair catch called for by the Bears at the 29-yard line. Dante Pettis with the catch. And the Bears will start right there. That's not a flag, Aaron. I think you're referring to the Packer player who ran into Pettis a little bit. Probably should have been a flag, and you saw Pettis kind of waiting for one, but none thrown. So the Bears defense coming through, making a big play. Making a big stop for the Packers here. Now they get the ball back, and, this is your time. If you're the Bears, you got to pull away little by little. A touchdown here makes it 10-0. You still have the first quarter. It's a good start to the game, but the Bears could pull it off. Can Sanborn be this generation's Urlacher Briggs? I don't see why not. I mean, he has done an outstanding job since he became a starter. I think at this point, Sanborn has earned his spot for next season. He's been probably the most effective defensive player since the Bears made all their trades, including Roquan and Robert Quinn. And I think there's definitely a possibility for that. Sanborn has just been very surprising, really. Undrafted guy, nobody even knew his name, really, during the preseason, during the early part of this season. And sure enough, now he's the best defensive player the Bears got. Sanborn has played well. King Buka World would have been a flag if somebody on the Bears sneezed on the Packers. Sanborn is making a new name for himself, especially as an undrafted talent. Carm crushed me when I said we didn't have linebackers. Well, Nicholas Morrow's not that good. Sanborn's really the only effective linebacker for the Bears at this point, and he's one of the only effective defensive players for the Bears at this point. So that's not a bad take, Michael. First series for the Packers, big stop for the Bears, playing to win, love it. I agree. What can the Bears do now? They're going to start with the ball at their own 29-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 in just a second. Cool football, Jay Jacks. Who signed it? I couldn't tell you. I used to go to Bears training camp as a kid, and these are years and years of Bears autographs from maybe 2012 to 2017. So can't even make out any of these signatures, but I thought it'd be a really nice prop to bring along with me during the live stream. They are playing Justin today. Justin Brees. Bears are up 3-0. They just stopped the Packers. Going to be first down and 10 for the Bears on their second possession from the 29-yard line. Fields out of the shotgun. On QB run, he gains 3 before being taken down past the 30-yard line near the 32. Second down and 7. Oh, Bayless Jones. Thank you, Spirit of 76. Jim, so Bayless Jones got that carry, it looks like. Couldn't tell there. Second down and 7. Fields out of the shotgun. Montgomery this time on the handoff, gains maybe 2. Runs into a Packer pile and gets taken down. Third down and 5 for the Bears to come. 4:45 to go in this first quarter. Bears up 3-0. Bears scored on their first drive a field goal from 40 yards out. They stopped the Packers from doing anything, just got the ball back, and now on 3rd and 5. They're going to have to try and find a way to keep this drive alive. Montgomery so far today, 4 rushes for 16 yards. 3rd and 5. Fields out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. Fields, quick pass. This one's caught. Going to be a first down and more. Great play by Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet gets open and finds a way to tiptoe down the sideline and gain 3 more yards before stepping out of bounds. So Cole Kmet, who was in motion to almost start that play, stopped for a second and was wide open, made a nice catch, and extended the drive for the first down. Hearing his name more and more, Cole Kmet. First down and 10 to come. Kmet once again in motion. Here's a pitch to Montgomery, and he is stuffed. Nothing doing for David Montgomery. Great play by the Packers. They stuff him up. Clark, 97, with the initial tackle. The run offense is going to be challenging this game. I agree, Aaron. Kmet is finally starting to look like the guy we drafted so high on the board. That play was going nowhere. That's right, David. Your man, Kmet. Yep, my guy, Kmet, who I have always criticized. He's looking better and better each game. That's good for him. Second down and 11. Fields out of the shotgun. Justin Fields. Fields still going. Fields 30, 20, 10, and he is in. Touchdown Bears. Justin Fields. How about that run? And it's 9-0 Bears. Justin Fields from nearly midfield. Had room, had blocking, and went all the way for the touchdown. Broke 1 tackle, and he was gone. Justin Fields from way downtown with a huge rushing touchdown. Here's Santos for the PAT. He got it. The Bears all of a sudden, believe this, they're up 10-0 over the Packers. And they're up 10-0, guys. Unbelievable. John looked like he was blocking for Justin. I love your calls, man. Cool. Thank you so much. Seriously, good blocking on that run. I am at the game. It's nuts here, says Sammy. Yeah, wow. I mean, what a play. His speed is ridiculous. Looks like a high school game with a stud QB. Very good point, Jim. Yep. Looking like Lincoln Way East, right? Looking like Lincoln Way East going all the way. They make it look so easy every year on the high school football side. Fields is the truth. Junior, yeah, he's looking good. Yeah, Jim, yes, sir, that's right. Justin is a freak athlete. Yep, so the Bears have 10-0 right now over Green Bay. They're about to kick the ball off here in a second. Justin Fields ripped one off. A huge touchdown run for him. Dan Tanner, yo, John, let's go Packers. LOL, Jake. Hey, Dan, great to see you here. You just missed it. A huge touchdown run for Justin Fields. I do trust in Justin all the way, says Junior. You know, for those, and I was never fully on the Justin Fields train. I wasn't. I had, my reasons to be skeptical. But I'll tell you what, when you watch a play like that, how can you doubt what he brings to the table? There's obviously talent, right? There's obviously drive and motivation and care. So, I mean, he is looking amazing. And week by week, he's just getting better and better. That was a huge touchdown run. And now the Bears are up 10-0. Great play designed to either buy a run with Monty, which he faked, and Jeff kept it and ran weak side and had blocking on the weak side. Exactly, Michael. Great breakdown there, and that made the biggest difference for them. As a day one for Justin, I knew he would be good, but this good is crazy. So Justin Fields making something happen with his legs. 6th straight game of the rushing touchdown type of the most all-time. Fields with Johnny Lujack from 1950. If anybody here even knows who Johnny Lujack is, that's something. So Justin Fields making history. Jim George, hey John, Jim, great to see you. Draft pick be damned, but love to see the Bears add a win to that run. Hunton Gill out to kick this ball off. The Bears up 10-0. Over Green Bay, a flat 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. How about that? Play to win, all good things come after. Let's go Bears. Ball fell off the tee. A little bit windy out there. Soldier Field. Got to beat the Pack today. That's right, Jim. So it's looking like, I would think, somebody from this Bears team is going to hold that ball so they could kick this one off. Michael made the best point so far, though it's very early. We've seen the Bears up 10. We've seen the Bears up 17. They've blown games, so we don't know what's going to happen, but we should enjoy that great run from Fields. So Gill will kick. The Bears are holding this due to the high wind. Nixon back to return. And he's going to take it from deep inside the end zone. Nixon past the 15 to the 20. Nixon to the 30 before being taken down. Big return for the Packers. Showing the replay of the Justin Fields run, he broke that one tackle in the backfield, and from there he was gone. You know, he looked like a running back, a really patient, calculated run for Fields to avoid potential tacklers, go all the way for the touchdown. Might be a lot there of actually Le'Veon Bell during his prime. Le'Veon Bell, very patient runner, would weave in and out of defenders, a bit more methodical, but he got the job done. First down and 10 for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers from the 30. Rodgers calls out an audible. 3 seconds to go. Receiver in motion. Rodgers on the rollout to pass. Rodgers in trouble. Going to go deep downfield. It is incomplete. Intended target Christian Watson. Rodgers looking for a flag, and he did not get it. 2nd and 10. Rodgers cried for a flag already. That's right. He was looking for it, didn't get it. Going to be 2nd down and 10 now. Rodgers today 2-4 for 14 yards. Right, exactly, Michael. Was not a catchable pass there. That was Johnson on the coverage, by the way. Very good coverage on that play. 2nd and 10. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Back to pass. Rodgers, quick pass across the middle. First down and much more. Near midfield now are the Packers. Rodgers found a weak spot up the middle in the zone defense and completed that pass. Allen Lazard, the now consensus #1 in Green Bay, with the catch. Rodgers and the Packers at the 50, first down and 10, 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Wind is howling in Chicago. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Lewis, the tight end, in motion. Watson in motion. Little shovel pass now to, looked like that might have been Dillon for a minimal gain. A.J. Dillon on that carry. Morrow getting cooked. JF is the truth. And Morrow, not a good job there in pass coverage on that play. Allowed for the play to be made. Second down to come for the Packers. Second and 5, 1:10 to go. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Jones in motion. Rodgers fakes the handoff. And a quick check down pass. This one caught for a big gain. First down, move the chains. A.J. Dillon on the reception. So Dillon with the catch. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Packers down Bear territory. Could they score their first time today? Rodgers 5 of 7 for 49 yards. Out of the shotgun from the 35. Rodgers. Hand off to Dillon, who gains maybe 2. Not much there. Good job by the Bears defense. Going to be second down, and that will be the end of the first quarter of play. So after one, Bears are up 10-0. Three more quarters to go. Long way to go, I get it, but I did not expect this to start. 10-0. After the first quarter, Bears beating the Packers in Chicago. That is certainly encouraging. Long way to go. Things could change, but I'm happy with that first quarter and the end result. Omega Buck 2K on Twitch. I'm at the game right now. The fans are rowdy and ready, I'm sure. Larry Lenza down in Southwest Florida, enjoying your call. Go Bears. Thank you, Larry. Coach Lenza here with us. Good time to remember to support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. If you want the best and fresh Amish food from northern Indiana with Imports Weekly, head over to Amish Country Farms in Orland Park today. You can find them, find their Facebook page on the pinned live chat and follow them. We're talking about some really good stuff. Fresh meat now from the Amish. Also fresh cheese, milk, pies, sweets, and pasta. Even more too. Make sure to check them out today and let them know Sports Talk Chicago sent you. They're going to take real good care of you. Justin Reese, we've all waited a long time to beat the Packers. Teresa Clark, go Bears. Yep. Bears have been waiting a while. Maybe Aaron got a haircut because he has some job interviews. Well, maybe so. The Packers have been shut out by the Bears in the first quarter. Justin Fields had a gigantic touchdown run, and that's the big difference so far in this one. Justin Fields has 6 straight games with 50-plus rushing yards and 1+ rushing touchdown. That's the longest single-season streak for the Bears since Gale Sayers in 1969. Fields is 64 yards away from breaking Bobby Douglas's record of 968. Thank you, Jim. Yep, Bobby Douglas, Bears rushing record, nearly 1,000 rushing yards.
Wow.
When you are breaking Gale Sayers records, that is something. You're right, Michael. This is from NFL Research on Twitter. So Fields has 6 straight games with 50-plus rushing yards and 1+ rushing touchdown. Longest single-season streak for the Bears since Gale Sayers in 1969. So that is Justin Fields. Fields is 60 yards away from breaking the Bobby Douglas record. Second down and 9 for the Packers. Second quarter underway. Rodgers out of the shotgun from the 34-yard line. Quick toss. And a nice run for the Packers here. Gain of nearly 7 before a bunch of Bears come and stop it. Dillon on the carry. So A.J. Dillon makes it 3rd down and 1. 8-yard gain officially. Rodgers today 6 of 8 for 57 yards. That counted as a catch for Dillon. 3 catches, 23 yards for him. He's in on 3rd down and 1. Dillon alone in the backfield. Dillon on the carry, bursts forward, and it looks like he got enough for the first down. Move the chains, 1st and 10, Packers. Driving deeper inside Bears territory. Chance for them to finally score and get themselves on the board and back in this game. Jim George, our defense, will once again give up the lead. Would not be surprised, Jim. 13:45 to go in the second quarter. 1st down and 10 now for the Packers. Watson in motion. And a pitch. Good blocking and a nice run for Aaron Jones, who gains nearly 9 yards. Make it 2nd down and 1 to come. We're trying to create the culture of winning. The idea of not playing for a higher draft choice is most repugnant to me. Outside of Jalen and Sanborn, there's no one left on the D. Yep, so if you're just tuning in, Eddie Jackson out. Brisker out. Gordon out. And Bildor out. The Bears secondary especially is really hurting today, which is why I'm surprised the Packers have not thrown the ball too much yet, not too many deep passes from Rodgers yet, but I'm sure that'll change as the game moves forward. Rodgers out of the shotgun, 2nd down and 3. Touch pass, 1st down and more for the Packers. Trying to see who that was who got it. That was Aaron Jones. Little touch pass there. Really nice play concept. Found a way to get around the corner and get the 1st down. Sanborn there with the stop. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron's tracking Sanborn all day long. Every Sanborn play, Aaron's on top of it. We appreciate it. Nevertheless, a 1st down. Aaron Jones today, 24 total yards, 5 rush, 19 receiving. 1st down and 10. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. Packers from the 12. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. They were nearing 0 on the play clock. Aaron Rodgers not too happy, so the Packers waste a timeout themselves at the 12:04 mark. Roquan wasn't worth anything, Michael. Was not worth the tag and wasn't worth signing for $20 million plus per year. So, I know we this comes up every week, and that's okay, but I really think the Bears made the right move in getting rid of Roquan Smith. There was no need to keep him around. He was, being a cancer off the field. I think it was the right move to get rid of him. And as for Robert Quinn, he was not producing this year, had a half a sack the amount of games he played after last year breaking the Bears' single-season record. Not a good year. Good job by the Bears to trade him, and he's not doing much even in Philadelphia either. His career could be near its end, and he's had a great career, but he's been around for a long time. 1st and 10 for the Packers. On the 11. Rodgers, a quick shovel pass to Aaron Jones, and Jones gains maybe 1 before being taken down and out of bounds. Sanborn, again, right there near the tackle. Aaron Sanborn. Be Wicked, what's up, John? Great to see you. Be Wicked back with us. Sanborn this season, 2 sacks, 4 tackles for loss, and 3 QB hits. 2nd down and 11, a 1-yard loss on that play. Dillon in motion. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Rodgers in trouble. Pocket collapsing. Rodgers on the moves. He's going to run it, and he's taken down out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 3rd down to come. Adams with the tackle for the Bears. Rodgers trying to channel his inner Justin Fields on that carry. But a nice scramble to keep his drive alive and his plays going. 3rd and 5 for the Packers. They're inside the 10-yard line. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Rodgers in trouble. Pocket collapsing. Still on his feet. Throws in zone. It is out of bounds. And Aaron Rodgers will head to the sideline in disgust. A great job by the Bears defense. His secondary, banged up and hurt, found a way to stop Rodgers from scoring, and he was running around. He had about 10 seconds with that football. Great job by the Bears defense. This is going to force the Packers and Mason Crosby to kick a field goal. So here's Crosby from 24. Should be a chip shot. This one is up. And it is good. Crosby makes it 10-3. Bears still on top. Defense really is still coming up big, and they are looking very good so far here today. Holding the Packers to 3 points. I mean, that's great. Very, very impressive. Eberflus was proud of the sideline, and he should be. You know, this is his team, and there's a reason to say they were regressing a little bit, even though they traded away some guys. I feel like, you know, when you're blowing 10-point leads and 17-point leads for no reason, that does reflect a little bit on the head coach. It's nice to see them playing well together as a team. Exactly right, just desirable. That's what we need if they come down the field, keep it at 3. If you keep the Packers to 3 every game, you're going to win this game, because the Bears have proven they can score touchdowns with Justin Fields. And a guy like Payne out of Washington will make you forget all about Roquan Stevie. Ayahuasca Rodgers looks old and cold. He missed open guys in each of the last 2 plays. Ayahuasca Rodgers. I like that better than Aaron. So if you're just tuning in, it's 10-3. We're in the second quarter. Bears-Packers here on Sports Talk Chicago. I'm Jon Zaghloul. We are being produced and directed by John Meadows here at the VPod TV studios in Chicagoland. Do this every week. So if you're new, if you're just tuning in, feel free to subscribe. We do Bears calls every Sunday. We also have videos every week. Former Bears players and other former professional athletes and media members who cover the Bears and other teams here in Chicago. Feel free to subscribe. You can hit that like button and comment. We will read your comments here on today's live stream. We are live on YouTube, live on Facebook, and live on Twitch. Any baseball fans out there, we have an exclusive interview this week with Billy Wagner, the Hall of Fame closer. On the Hall of Fame ballot this year, we talked with him extensively about his career, about why he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, and whether or not he thinks he'll get in. It's a great interview, about nearly 40 minutes. It's coming out on Tuesday. Also, Len Casper, the White Sox play-by-play man, coming on this week. So some baseball talk, some Hall of Fame talk, and, of course, some Bears talk on the program this week. Aaron, one of the better lefty relievers. Yep, exactly. We went into detail about his career, about why he's not in the Hall of Fame. He had some very choice words, and that comes out on Tuesday. And, it was a great interview. Very good guy, too, Billy. Had him on the past 3 years now. Great guy. I support him for the Hall of Fame. That's just me. I'll have to see what happens for him. So here's the kick from the Packers. The Bears will return it from the 4-yard line. And a nice return. The Bears get up to the 26. That was Bayless Jones on the return. Usama, great to see you. Hey, John, hope you're doing well. Decent game so far. The Bears keep playing inspired, but for how long? And that's the key. Justin Fields, so far today, 3 of 4 for 35 yards, and then 72 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. Fields looking amazing today and accounting for pretty much all this Bears offense. 10:15 to go here in the second quarter. First and 10 for the Bears from the 26. Fields out of the shotgun. Fields back to pass, quick pass. This one's caught. 6-yard gain on that completion. EQ St. Brown on the reception. Less than 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Second down and 4 to come. Here's Fields. And that's a backwards pass, ball on the ground, and the Bears have it. They say incomplete, but that ball was a lateral, really. Could have been a close to a fumble intended pass there for Chase Claypool. That pass was thrown behind Claypool. Really a bad pass by Fields and nearly a fumble. By the way, a big shout out to Gus Masaf. Gus, thank you for the donation of $4.99. Really appreciate you being here, man. Thank you for watching, commenting, and for the donation here today. Going to be 3rd down and 4. Fields back to throw. Fields unloads, and it's caught. 1st down and more. Chase Claypool with the catch. So after dropping the football, Claypool gets open downfield and makes a big play. Bears near midfield already. First down and 10. A 16-yard reception for Claypool. Fields out of the shotgun. 3 wide receivers set, 2 tight ends. Low snap. Fields fakes the handoff. Fields across the middle. Caught again. 1st down. Ball comes out. Wait a minute. Are they calling a fumble here? Packers pick up the football. They have it. What's the call on the field? And Claypool's hurt holding his knee. Claypool made the catch, went down. The ball came out. Was he down when he let go of the football? But he's down on the ground pretty hard right now. Let's see this replay. Claypool. Oh, my goodness. His leg is... Oh, no. Oh, Claypool's really hurt. He might have broken his leg. I don't know if that was a fumble. It looked like he was down. Yeah, Aaron, he was down. I think he was down. But that was a nasty replay. I suggest you don't watch it. Michael H. Claypool looked down at me, but his leg is finished. That was, I can't believe they showed it that many times. That was a really nasty replay. And Claypool could be seriously, really, really hurt. That did not look good. Soldier Field turf injury, and, you wonder why the Bears are trying to build a new stadium. And, the Bears turf has always been complained about by pretty much everybody across the league for many years. Remember, the Bears don't manage that field. It's the Chicago Park District. Gotta hope he's okay, but my guess is we won't see Claypool for the rest of this game, and maybe longer, because that looked like a very serious injury. Yikes, that looks awful. Hoping for a speedy recovery for Claypool. He's going to be out. I agree, Enzo. Arlington Heights Bears, that's right, Aaron. Oh no, Odin's eye. Yeah, it's not looking good. Still waiting to see, though, whether or not there was a fumble. I don't think it was, but knowing how these reps could be with the Bears, they might even call it once. We got to make sure we find out where the Bears are going to be spotted. Do they have the football? And waiting for that once we come back from commercial break here. The Bears are getting thin on wide receivers. Without Claypool, without Mooney, what else can you offer for Justin Fields to succeed? You got EQ St. Brown, Dante Pettis. what, Bayless Jones? I mean, there's not much left for the Bears at the wide receiving position. Byron Pringle. Just hearing those names makes me laugh because those are not adequate weapons for a guy like Fields. Hurry, build the new stadium, Andy. Really, I know. I mean, they really should. This turf is very receptive to injuries. King Buka World, he was down. He looked down. I agree. I thought he looked down too. But again, hey, knowing how these reps are, knowing how they've been with the Bears this year, I would not be surprised if they said he wasn't down, blows out Packers football. But I think he was down. Well, they're coming back from commercial break now, so let's see what the call is going to be on the field. Now they're doing a booth review. Here we go. See, I knew it. Knew they were going to pull this. I think he was down. I think it was pretty obvious that he was down. Let's take a look at this replay. Where's that ball? That ball's still in his hand. The knee is down. The ball's still in his hand right there. He let go of the football when the knee came down because he was in pain. That ball's still in his hand, and the knee's on the ground. That should not be a fumble. Still looking at this replay here. I don't really think there's much to look at. I think he was down. Still doing a booth review. Still looking. Here comes the official. Let's see what they're going to call this. The call does stand. So it's going to be first down and 10. Hold on a minute. That's not Packer football, is it? I think they're calling that Packer football. It's going to be Packers ball, so they're calling that a fumble on Chase Claypool.
Oh,
That is a bullcrap call. Wow. Okay. That's a joke. So it's Packers ball, first down and 10. Aaron Rodgers to throw, big pass, first down, and much more. They're past the 40, deep in Bears territory. I told you guys, I said it. I said I know they're going to call this a fumble, and they're going to let the Bears, lose the football. That's bull crap. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers moving quickly downfield, big pass to start his drive. Claypool is running, walking around. Maybe we'll see him come back. Lazard on the reception, first and 10 from the 39 for the Packers. Lazard in motion. Handoff. Minimal gain. Dillon on the carry. Commanders and Giants game watch, and Saquon Barkley, 13-yard touchdown run. Commanders and Giants tied at 10 apiece in the second quarter over there in New York. Second down and 8 for the Packers, 7:40 to go. Watson in motion. Rodgers with protection. Now in trouble. Moves around. Going to throw it deep downfield. It is incomplete. Intended target Watson downfield. Rodgers calling for a hold, but he's not going to get it. 3rd and 8. I don't think there was a hold there. If anything, it was on his guys, not the Bears. Had a lot of time in that pocket. Looking for Lazard and Watson downfield, but neither of them really too open. Probably could have hit Lazard, maybe. But not much there for Rodgers to work with. Wind playing a factor, that's for sure. 3rd down and 8, 7:17 to go here in the second quarter. 4 wide receivers set for the Packers. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Back to pass, and this one's way out of bounds. Intended target Watson. 4th and 8. 7-12 is Rodgers for 76 yards, 4th down and 8. He's still on the field, and I would not be surprised if the Packers went for it here. Bears defense on the field. Rodgers and company going for it. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Trips to the near side there. 5 of 19 on the season on 4th down conversions. Rodgers to pass. It's going to go deep. Near the end zone. It is incomplete. There's no flag. Incomplete pass, Bears football. How about that stop from the Bears defense? Jones in coverage. Aaron, no flags. And DeAndre Houston Carson also there. Intended target, Randall Cobb. And he got nothing. I don't know why they went to the end zone on 4th down, the Packers. I don't know why they chose to go that route, but nevertheless they did. Thomas Deco on Facebook. Oh, forgot, love your show. It's always great. Thank you, Thomas. So, there we go. Bears football. They're up 10-3. Another great chance to score another touchdown, make it a 14-point game. Blank Rodgers, always looking for a flag. Hate that ass. You know, he has complained so much here today. Rodgers, he has been just crying and begging the referees for a flag here, a flag there. He's not getting any of his calls that he usually gets. Now, 3 of you guys here on Twitch with me, some of you on Facebook, and a lot of you here on YouTube. Wearing the William Perry jersey today, 72, Be Wicked, love it. The older he gets, the more he complains. That's Aaron Rodgers. Come on, y'all, let's get the likes. Y'all smash it. Thank you, Sammy. John, this is how a fair game is played. You're right, Andy. I mean, this has been pretty fair despite that fumble call, which I thought was a joke. Other than that, I don't have many complaints or much to say about the officiating, about how things have gone so far. It's been pretty fair despite that fumble call. Yeah, thank you, Sammy. Everybody, feel free. Hit the like button, set up notifications, subscribe to the channel. We do all these live play-by-play calls. We're going to do them through the end of the season, even do some playoff games and the Super Bowl. So you're going to want to stay tuned for the rest of this year. And then videos every week talking Bears, talking some Chicago sports, talking national NFL news. So feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Don't miss anything. Here is Rodgers. We're showing the replay on that play. Supposed to be to Randall Cobb deep in the end zone downfield. He was covered. Good pickup on the Bears in coverage, and nothing happened. DeAndre Houston Carson in coverage there. 1st and 10 for the Bears. From the 37-yard line. Fields out of the shotgun, back to pass. Fields going to go deep downfield. Fields throws. It's caught inside the 10-yard line. What a catch, EQ St. Brown. St. Brown went deep downfield. Had Fields even thrown it a little bit further, could have been a touchdown, but St. Brown beat coverage and made a great catch over the shoulder. He's taken down inside the 10-yard line. What a play. First and goal for the Bears. Fields gets the snap up, now a penalty, and this could be a delay of game on the Bears. Or no, maybe a timeout instead. Bears call a timeout before the snap to avoid the delay of game penalty. Second timeout of the half, it's going to be first and goal. So Justin Fields going deep downfield. Got hit as he threw that football. No flag there, which it could have been. And St. Brown beat Alexander in coverage for a 40-plus yard catch. A huge play by Fields and the Bears. So that was nice. First and goal, Bears with one timeout remaining. Fields out of the shotgun. Hands it off David Montgomery. Montgomery moving, shooting. He is in. Touchdown Bears. David Montgomery. Make it 16-3. Bears on top. He just kept moving. Monty won't be denied. I know. Wow. Got hit a couple of times. Good blocking by the offensive line. EQ St. Brown into the blocking as well. Cole Kmet. There's Whitehair right behind him. He broke 2, 3, 4 tackles and got into the end zone for the touchdown. Santos on the PAT. This one is up and no good. Santos misses the PAT. It's going to be 16-3. Well, what do you guys think now? 16-3, Bears on top. Santos, come on, man. I don't like missing points. Kind of wish we still had gold, TBH. Yeah, Santos missing that PAT. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite the Bears. That's the only thing you got to worry about right now. But very nice. Very nice run. Where was that flag for hitting the head? He don't care, though. That's right. At one point, we will need at the end. Stadium is rocking, right? Sammy's at the game watching us. Santos has to go. He's no good deep either. Bears ascending, Pack descending. Remember when Payne said he doesn't pay kickers and let Robbie Gould leave town? Put out a tweet there about David Montgomery. Somebody commented, extend him. That's going to be a big discussion here in the offseason. Should the Bears extend David Montgomery? So, huge stuff for the Bears here. I can't believe they're up 16-3. You get this kid talent, we're going to be good real fast. That's right, Sammy. Got to get rid of Santos. There's no excuse for missing extra points again. We're going to give another game away. I mean, Jim, you're probably right. I'd love to sit here and tell you that, this game is not over yet, as great as it's been. The Bears have blown bigger leads before. We've been on this stream. We've done games live, and they've blown bigger leads. But so far, they are very much outplaying the Green Bay Packers. I think the key is going to be, can they sustain this progress? Can they sustain this throughout the rest of the season? Or throughout the rest of this game even, rather. Throughout the rest of this game, can they sustain this? The only problem I have is Luke Getson should keep his foot on the gas, don't let up. Here's the kick. This will go through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Packers, with 6:09 to go in the second quarter, will start at their own 25. Junior, I will say that Michael Badgley also cannot kick beyond 45 yards. In the game in which he played, all 4 of his kicks that he made against New York were inside 40 yards for Michael Badgley. Just remember that, something to keep in mind. Aaron Jones so far today, 4 yards only on 4 rushes. The Bears are doing a great job of containing him, and that's been a big reason why the Bears have had success defensively. I formation for Green Bay and first down. Rodgers barks out an alert. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Rodgers deep downfield. Incomplete. And nobody was there. An uncatchable ball. And nothing doing for the Packers on that play. Christian Watson, the intended target. Don't know what happened there. It looked like a miscommunication. Watson was supposed to go deeper downfield. He did not. While up in Florida, they're showing the Jags and Lions. Lions are pretty good, and long term will be a challenge for us, I think. Okay, Chris. Christian Watson today, 4 targets, no catches, no yards. 2nd and 10. Rodgers out of the shotgun, receiver in motion. Hand off, and a gain of 2. Dillon on the carry. We've given away so many games this year, we may do this again today, can't be missing extra points. I think Rodgers is more hurt than we realize. Could very well be the case. Third down and 8 for the Packers. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Rodgers taking time. Pocket collapsing. Rodgers on the move. Rodgers to throw on the run. First down. It's caught. Allen Lazard with the catch, moved the chains. Packers will continue to move downfield. They have 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Rodgers, great job of being mobile in the pocket, got away from the pressure, and completed that pass. Big play. 1st and 10. Hand off on a big run for the Packers. Watch out, a 20-yard gain. Dillon on the carry. And there's the rushing attack we know about these Packers. That was a big, big play. A huge hole opened up by the Packers offensive line. Rodgers has a hard time winning a game with the Packers fall behind. A.J. Dillon, 33 yards on the ground today. 4:06 to go. 1st and 10 from the 46. Another handoff. It's Dillon once more, gets 3 more. Titans and Eagles game break, and the Eagles with a big touchdown pass, a wide open touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. They're up 14-7 over Tennessee with 9 to go in the second quarter. .330 to go in the second. 2nd and 6 for Green Bay. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Back to pass, quick pass. This one's caught. It's a screen to Jones, who gains maybe 2. Not much blocking. Good job by the Bears defense. Sanborn, one of the players to make the tackle. Aaron Sanborn. Rodgers today, 9 of 16 for 89 yards. Not an impressive game by any stretch for him so far. The 250 mark we breached in the second quarter. Packers today, 3 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. 5 wide receivers set for Green Bay. Packers out of the shotgun alone. Going to be a 3rd down and 4 to count. Back to passes Rodgers. Bears rush 4. Quick pass. This is caught for a 1st down. Rodgers moves the chains and keeps this drive alive. Allen Lazard on the catch. Not a sophisticated play at all. Pretty quick one. That'll move the chains for Green Bay. 1st and 10 now. 2:09 to go. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 2:03. Will he call a play? He won't. 2-minute warning. Time will stop for a second. So, Rodgers and the Packers trying to score a touchdown before this half is over. They got 2 minutes to go when they come back. Bears up 16-3 so far in this one. Well, while there's a stop in the action, feel free to support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. We have them pinned in the live chat feed. You can follow their Facebook page for more information. Visit them today in Orland Park, Illinois for the best and the most fresh Amish food from northern Indiana. Imports Weekly. They have the best milk, cheese, sweets, pasta, and now meat straight from the Amish of northern Indiana. Check them out today and tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. They'll take very good care of you over at Amish Country Farms. It's desirable. Keep it to a field goal, not a TD, and that's a win for us. Totally agree with that. Remember, you can subscribe to the channel. You can hit that like button, and you could set up notifications and comment in the live feed. We will read your comments right here on the air. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitch, and we are live on Facebook for today's game. John Meadows directing and producing here from the beautiful BPOD TV studios in the Chicagoland area. David, awesome call. Just arrived at work. Go Bears. Thank you, David. Have a great day in Australia Monday morning. Hope you have a good day at work, David. Thank you for tuning in on your drive in. Giving away so many games already this year. And that's for sure, Jim. And that's why I'm not, as happy as I am, I'm not at ease yet. Still another whole half to go. Aaron Rodgers is, really the comeback king, and anything could happen in that second half of play. Ivan Ramos, go Bears. Ivan, thanks for being here. Over 100 of you with us now on YouTube. Great to see you all here with us. Got a while to go in this game. 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Back to the action. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Trying to make something happen, trying to score before the end of this half and get the Packers in a closer position. It's 16-3. Here's Rodgers. First down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Jones in motion. Rodgers looks to throw, gets it to Jones. Behind the line of scrimmage, he gains 2 before being forced out of bounds. Small gain there, but the clock does stop for Rodgers and the Packers. Rodgers today, 11 of 18 for 98 yards. Second down and 7 to come. Aaron Jones, 5 catches for 25 yards today. Having some trouble on the ground, but doing good in the passing game. Here's Rodgers in the 2nd and 7 out of the shotgun. Cobb in motion. Handoff. Big gain. And much more to the 20-yard line goes Aaron Jones. Packers have entered red zone territory with 1:40 to go. Tackled by Robinson behind was Jones. Packers first and 10, 1:20 to go from the 20. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Quick shovel pass to Aaron Jones. Jones reverses direction and gains 7 yards. A very impressive play. Good body control. Going to be second down to come. 1 minute and now less to go in the second half, or in the second quarter. Now 50 seconds. Packers not in a big rush. They're inside the 20-yard line, trying to score before the end of this half. Rodgers, 4 wide receivers set. out of the shotgun. The 11th play of this drive. Rodgers back to pass. Going to go to the end zone. It is incomplete. Good coverage by Blackwell. Going to be 3rd down and 3. 30 seconds left in this half. Rodgers tried for a deep ball in the corner of the end zone to Randall Cobb, who once again was covered. Second time in this game he's targeted Cobb inside the end zone, and it's been incomplete. 3rd and 3. Packers need 3 yards to keep this drive alive. 30 seconds to go. Rodgers, another 4 wide receiver set. And now we have a timeout or a flag. Timeout Packers. They call timeout with the time stopped. So very interesting there. 30 seconds left. 16-3 Bears on top. The Packers, we will await them going for a 3rd and 3. Mike Feeney, elbow Mike White coming back to earth against the Vikings. Not surprised, because Mike White is a career-long backup, and any quarterback who faces the Bears looks great. So that is not a surprise to me, Mike. 1 timeout remaining for Green Bay, 1 left for the Bears. It's 3rd and 3. Oh, Hall of Fame Mike White, LOL. Yeah, right, Michael. 3rd and 3. Rodgers, shotgun. Tight end in motion. It's a handoff to, oh, it was a horrible play. Aaron Jones on the handoff. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be 4th down. Big stop by the Bears, and Watts defensively. I don't know what kind of play call that was, but that did not work. Aaron Jones was supposed to run, and he was bottled up immediately. It was Watts near the line of scrimmage who took him down. Great play by him. Way to snip it out. Going to be 4th down to come for the Packers. And it looks like they're going to go for it. The Bears call a timeout. It's going to be 4th down and 4. By the way, a shout out to everybody who said Williams should be fired as the DC. He's looking fantastic today. And again, I think it's a matter of building a team and learning how to win with this defense. Then next year, learning how to win with a new defense in which Ryan Poles spent money on. Fourth down and 4. 23 seconds to go. Packers going for it on 4th down. 4 wide receivers set. Rodgers out of the shotgun. 4th and 4. Rodgers to pass. In trouble. Throws across field. Into the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Christian Watson. And it's 16-9. On a 4th down and 4. What a play by Rodgers. And what a play by the Packers. You kind of knew it was going to happen. You kind of had that feeling in the back of your head. I know I did. And now we see it. Watson with a great play. Good coverage by the Bears, actually. But Watson just got enough separation. The PAT is up, and this one is good. 16-10 with 17 seconds to go. About I definitely did, I know. Elijah Hicks on the coverage. Yeah, as Aaron, right. First game starting, young guy, rookie. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. And I'm not going to kill the Bears if they lose this game even, because they have nobody in their secondary. Vildor's even out. Everybody, slams on Vildor. He's even out. That's when you know you got a problem in your secondary. Lots of guys hurt today. Going to lose this game for 1 point because of the extra point. Jim, I wouldn't be surprised. And, I know Cairo Santos has relatively been money. But, he is missing points at critical times, which is unfortunate. So Aaron Rodgers on a 4th down and 4 converts. Finds Watson. Yeah, it was Hicks on the coverage. He was just a second late. That was a touchdown. Yeah, new kicker in the offseason. Bears could even, maybe late in the draft, even draft a kicker, potentially in the 6th or 7th round. I would. I'd bring in somebody to compete with Santos. Why not? So here's the kick. The Bears will return. This is Bayless Jones from the 7-yard line. No, I'm sorry, not Bayless, somebody else, but a nice return up to past nearly the 40. Take a look at who that is. That was Treston Ebner on the return. So Ebner with a nice return for the Bears. Bears near midfield. Limited time to go. I mean, they could throw it up, but I doubt it. They're probably going to go to the locker room. But we'll see here. Yeah, they will need it. So the Bears go to the half. They're up 16-10. Stay with us for the halftime show, and as we do every halftime, usually, comment, tell us where you're from. Where are you from watching today's game? We've had people everywhere, Alaska, Thailand, the UK, Canada, California, Florida, Atlanta, Maryland even too. So comment, tell me where you're from. We're going to read everybody's hometown, everybody's name, and everybody's city right here during halftime. Mike Feeney, Middletown, Connecticut. Michael H., Schaumburg, Illinois. Schaumburg, of course, very local. Andy, New Jersey. Yvonne, Rhode Island. Wow, never had somebody from Rhode Island watch. Quincy, Illinois. Alan, yep, just desirable. Bermuda. Tampa, Florida. Gus, Indianapolis. Seth, okay, very nice. Junior, Oxnard, California, baby. Bear down all the way out there. Still a Bears fan. Good for you, Junior. Thank you for being here, too. We got coast to coast here. Pittsburgh, PA. You know, Vegas, baby. Jay Boogaloo. Raleigh, North Carolina, Michael M. Raleigh, very nice area, of course. I'm in the confines of my basement editing videos and watching the game from the south side, originally from Marshall, Illinois, born and raised in Chicago, currently in Springfield, Rhode Island, my neighbor, Hyde Park, Chicago. Odin's Eye, driving through eastern shore of Maryland, trying to find a bar with the game. Hope you find something there. Got some time still. Second half to come. Streamwood, Illinois, Chicago Tea Plant. Okay. Vikings and Jets, by the way, it looks like the Vikings are winning this game so far. They're up 17-3. Lions destroying the Jags. Well, here's, hey, Browns and Texans. So what's Deshaun Watson done so far, if anything? Well, the Browns had a punt return. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 76-yarder. Huh. That's nice. And it is 7-5. Oh, my gosh. What a horrible score there at the half. John, near Iowa City, Iowa. Iowa, very beautiful. Iowa City, nice area too, John. Been there before. What's up? I've been around the corner. Muskegon, Michigan. Yes, geographically speaking, I'm closer to Chicago. Old Palm 63, love it. Looks like Lamar Jackson got hurt, by the way, in that game. Broncos up 6-3 over the Ravens. Steelers, Kenny Pickett against the Falcons. Pickett looking better and better every week, I guess. Connor Hayward with a touchdown. Steelers up 16-6 over the Falcons at the half there. Well, Kenny Pickett looking better. Mike Diesel 3. Hey, John, what do you think of Jalen Carter, DT from Georgia in a Bears uniform? Take that look. Look up that for you. He's done good this season, obviously, in Georgia, primetime school. So far, 3 sacks this year, 29 tackles, 7 tackles for a loss. I'd be okay with it. You know, the Bears need some rushing help, right? They need somebody to rush the QB. 3 sacks with Georgia, not bad at all. I'm sure that could continue to grow as Georgia continues to advance in the college football playoff. Be wicked. I can look that up for you. Nothing that we've heard yet about the Claypool injury, but we could take a look and see. Have a look on Twitter and see if any Bears reporters have posted anybody about it or anything about it. Let's take a look. Can't find anything on it yet. Justin is playing great as his passing would improve without Mooney. Keys on him too much. just looking around the Claypool stuff. I don't see anything about Claypool right now. Not sure. Okay. If I find out more, I will make sure to report that. EQ's our #1 receiver right now. That goes to show you how bad this wide receiving core is for the Bears. But, to his credit, EQ's played pretty well today. That big catch, right? Deep downfield from Fields, about a 46-yard pass, I believe. So, he's looking very good, looking better. Good blocking, too, at a couple of nice key blocks on some runs, including the David Montgomery touchdown. Can't argue with that. Teresa Clark out in North Carolina as well. Thank you for commenting. Got to get Cole involved in the second half. Have to hope that Claypool returns. Claypool's on the field. The last touchdown the Bears had. Well, that's great, Joseph. Good catch. Thank you for that report. Just tweeting this out real quick. Anyone watch USFL, Alan? No. I don't. Maybe other people do. I may watch a game or two if I'm bored, after the Bears season when there's just no football on in general, but I do not watch the USFL. I'm sure I know I saw that commercial too, watching over here. Hope we get either Carter from Georgia or Anderson Jr. from Alabama. Trevor Lawrence is down, and it didn't look good. So Trevor Lawrence hurt in the Jaguar game. N'Keal Harry is active, and he is playing today, Mike. N'Keal Harry is active. So haven't heard anything from him. Haven't seen him really, but not much. Chris Smoot, I watch the USFL. Okay. Now, Chris, you're down in Florida, right? I know the USFL's HQ is out there in Birmingham, Alabama, so a little bit closer to you. I know supposed to have a good season this year. I know they're partnered with Fox and ESPN. Sanborn going to have to follow the footsteps of the MLB success we've had. He also will throw for 200 yards today if Gutsy doesn't punk out. Chris, yes, the USFL is fun to watch. Anybody going to watch the XFL too? No, that's going to be launching this year. Headed by The Rock, bringing back the XFL. Still a half to go in this one. It is 16-10. I'll check out the XFL. That's a big half of football for QB1. Yes, now we have an XFL team in Orlando, the Guardians. Tried watching the World Cup, but too many tie games. Be wicked. I want to go over some Bears stats, too. We can from the first half and talk about what's been going on there. Read you some official stats now that we know. Fields so far, 7 of 9 only for 126 yards, then 5 carries for 70 yards and a touchdown. So Fields doing it all really for the Bears offensively. David Montgomery with 23 yards. EQ St. Brown, 3 catches, 85 yards. Chase Claypool, 2 for 30. And Cole Kmet, 1 for 10. Jack Sanborn already with 7 tackles in this game after the first half of play. Side note, still waiting to hear from Judge. I'll watch the XFL too. Listen, this is going to be a big half for Justin. He's that guy. We'll see. Let's see if he can get us a W. Trey Talk Sports. Steve K. watched the CFL much better than the XFL. CFL, hey, Mark Trestman, CFL legend, right? By the way, for the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, 12 of 20, 112 yards, touchdown, no picks. And A.J. Dillon on the ground, 8 rushes for 37 yards, receiving. Alan Lazard, 4 catches for 58 yards. Aaron Jones, 5 for 25. And A.J. Dillon, 2 for 15. Football is football. The Bears aren't playing. CFL's fun to watch. I like the Blue Bombers. Justin has got us all our victories this year. Aren't you glad Fields played today? I certainly am. It's been entertaining. I'm worried about his health, and I guess his injury was more severe than what it seems to be, because he seems to be doing everything at a very high level despite being quote-unquote hurt. So great to see him healed and okay, but hopefully he can get more protection and stay safe out there. Because without Justin Fields, this team is really a train wreck. B-Wicked, are you going to live stream draft days, Jay? I never thought of that. B-Wicked, potentially, yes. If there's enough of a demand, we could do that. Going to the Bears game against Philly, where's the best place to get a steak in Chi? Oh, John, I ask everybody that. There are a couple of local places by my house, but if you're going to think about going downtown, I may not be the best expert there. Lamar Jackson is sidelined. If he is hurt, his contract negotiations will be interesting. Yeah, Lamar Jackson's out. They put in Huntley, who apparently is doing very well, coming in off the bench. But don't know what the status is of Jackson for the rest of this game and moving forward for him. Don't know the extent of the injury yet. Saw that, though, on the halftime show. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Santos missing the PAT. To me, it's unacceptable. I've seen this is the second week, and he's missing these kicks at critical times. And if the Bears lose this game by one frickin' point, I'm going to be pissed because they played so well, and yet because of one missed PAT, they're going to lose, right? Guys, let's go. 15 to 100 likes, come on. 15 to 100 per likes, come on. Okay, yep, thank you, Sammy. I was a Cutler fan. Bears till now never knew how to develop a QB. Bears would boo Cutler even when he played well, so we quit on the fans. I would have to. Jim, yeah, that makes sense, right? Cutler, not a bad QB. Had his moments, had some really good years, had some pretty not so good years, including his first year with the Bears. He had 27 touchdowns and 26 picks. Certainly not something to be happy about, but played better over time. And, yeah, it's just a weird situation. He was better with Denver, though. He never replicated that Denver season that the Bears wanted from him and acquired him for. I will say that, too. Corley Sharp, the PAT will bite us. It's all for the tank. That I can agree with. I really think so. Because how you miss that close of a kick is beyond me. The Bears have to start getting pressure on Rodgers there, dishing defense with them always going for it on fourth down. Yeah, the Bears have not hit Rodgers yet. Remember, Rodgers is hurt too. You hit Rodgers, who knows what could happen. The Bears have to provide more pressure. And they're not doing that yet. And if there's one huge criticism I have, that's the one thing. The defense, the coverage downfield, the defensive coverage on these wide receivers, and even on the run game has been fantastic. I think it's been very good considering. But the pressure has not been there. That's been the biggest problem. They should draft the kid playing QB for Utah in the 7th round and then try to develop him like the Ravens did with Huntley. I'm all for that, Chris. I don't know how Fields or how the Bears and media would receive that, but I wouldn't be opposed to it, especially if Fields gets hurt or, in a couple of years, who knows? Maybe there's a contract situation. Who knows what's going to happen? I don't think it's bad to have an insurance policy. Cutler and Forte were bums. Matt Forte was not a bum. Matt Forte was a very good running back. I don't understand where that comes from. So, second half about to get started. Bears will be kicking. Yeah, Forte was one of the best, so I don't know where the Forte slander is coming from. He was really good. Maybe you don't like, stuff off the field, or you didn't like that team, but Matt Forte was a quality running back and a borderline Hall of Famer even. If he played maybe 2 or 3 more years, he'd be a consensus Hall of Famer. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Second half football underway. And here's the kick from the Bears. Nixon will return deep inside his own end zone. Nixon past the 20, taken down pretty quickly, maybe to the 21. Justin Forte was one of the best. Mike Forte was great for us. I think he was a very good running back, Matt Forte. So first down at 10. Rogers hands it off. This is Dillon up the middle. Nice run, gain of 7. And here come the Packers. Had to throw away my Forte's jersey covered in blood. Long story. Oh boy, be wicked. Starting to get an uncomfortable feeling. Andy, I feel the same way. So 16-10, I mean, it's a one-possession game. Packers could easily score a touchdown here and retake the lead in this one. 2nd and 3 for Rogers and the Packers. Rogers, another handoff, and a nice run by Dillon with the second effort. Moves the chains and gets the first down. I like the commercials on the cleats. The players are wearing to support their cause. A good thing to do. That sucks. We'll get a new one made. So Dillon on the carry gets the first down, moves the chains. The question is, was he down? He tripped up. Was he touched? He was not. So the Bears did not touch him in time as he was on the ground. Got back up and ran for a few more yards to get that first down. Great job by Dillon. Although now they're saying it's a 3rd down and 1. Don't understand that call. So 3rd and 1 for the Packers. Rogers out of the shotgun. Back to pass in trouble. Rogers deep downfield. Pass is incomplete. Allen Lazard, the intended target, going to be 4th down and 1. And it looks like the Packers are going to have to punt. I think in that case, that was a bad call by the referees. The Packers should have gotten the first down on that run. Another lucky break for the Bears. They're going to have the football here in a second. Packers on a 4th down and 1. Here comes the punt. They get it off. Pettis to return, and the ball hits off of Pettis. Now a flag on the play, and this might be a penalty. Pettis called for a fair catch. Packers guys in his faces, and I would assume this is a penalty on the Packers. We're getting way too close to Pettis trying to make that fair catch. That's a penalty on the Packers. Great call by the referees there. Yep, 100%. It actually hit off the Packers. Yeah, so not a problem there. Didn't even touch Pettis. It hit off the Packer defender. Now he's getting chewed out on the sideline. Don't get as close to Pettis. What are you doing? That was Gaines who got hit. So when they come back, it's going to be Bears ball, 1st down and 10 after the punt. Well, we got a call. Holy snakes. I know. Yeah, Bears get a call that time. And that's nice. I grew up on Peyton. He set a high bar. Just desirable with the clapping hands. Very high at Pop. Sweeten is still the man in my book. Yeah, Walter Payton, great running back, of course. Really did it all for the Bears in those 70s and 80s teams. Very good player. May not have the rushing record anymore, but I think, greatest running back of all time, no question. Talk to a Cowboy fan, they'll say I'm at Smith, but that's a Cowboy fan. Nothing to my knowledge on Chase Claypool at this point. I got to see Peyton too. Forte was still better than Cohen. I agree. Cohen was not as good as Matt Forte. I guess the Jets made a 60-plus yard field goal. Chase Claypool, is there anything? Let's take a look. He's trending on Twitter, but Chase Claypool. Claypool's jogging on the sideline. He has his helmet on and he's standing on the sideline. So Claypool is standing on the sideline, has his helmet on. So surprisingly, after that tackle, which looked like really he broke a leg, seems to be okay, and his helmet's on him on the sideline, getting ready to come in. I can't believe we're getting all these stops with all the practice squad players on our defense, Alan. And that goes to show you really the deficiencies of the Packers and how bad they really are this year compared to the Bears. I mean, hey, it's great. I'm so happy the Bears are succeeding, but I mean, the Packers really should be carving them up. The fact that this is such a close game and that the Bears are winning and it's the third quarter, pretty surprising to me. First down and 10, 13-16 to go in the third quarter. Here is Fields. A pinch on first down. Gain of a couple there. That was Bellish Jones Jr. on the run. Good point, John. Good defense or bad offense? I think a combination of both. I mean, you know, Aaron Rodgers statistically has not had a bad game, but for some reason they're just not moving downfield. Bears are doing great on the run defense department. That's the Bears, but you know, it's a weird situation, and I think it just shows the deficiencies, especially wide receiver, that the Packers have. 2nd and 9, and no penalty here. I think this is on the Bears' ball start. 2nd down and 14 to come for the Bears. Cole Kmet. Back to talking about Cole Kmet in the wrong light. Justin Fields, first QB all time with 3 career rushing touchdowns of 50-plus yards. First ever to do it. Justin Fields breaking records week by week. Here's another run. David Montgomery, big gain. Probably a 9-yard gain on that run. Huge gain for Montgomery. Going to be 3rd down to come. Steve Claypool is in. There's Dante Pettis as well. As a Bear fan, I hated Barry Sanders, but he was great. He was. So 3rd down and 5, officially a 9-yard gain for David Montgomery. Huge run. Here's the Bears' chance now to convert and keep this drive alive. $11:40 to go. Fields out of the shotgun, trips to the far side. Quick pass and immediately tackled. I don't know what kind of a play that was. Horrible play call by Luke Getsy, going to be 4th down. I mean, really just a sad play call. Jair Alexander on the quick stop. It was a wide receiver bubble screen that did not work. Looked like that was Chase Claypool with the catch, which is nice, but horrible play call. And the Bears are going to have to punt. John, great news on Claypool. Yep, so Claypool with the reception. He is back, but unfortunately there was a loss of yards, and now the Bears are going to have to punt the football. 4-yard loss officially. Gill on the punt. The Packers will return it. Nice return for the Packers. They get up to the 35-yard line. They're still on their feet. Finally, a tackle made, maybe with forward progress to the 34. This was my fear. Luke Getsy is going to cost us the game. Well, Andy, I don't know if that's fully true, right? Luke Getsy may not just be his fault, but I have to say that play call was horrendous. And that's Luke Getsy. So that play right there, yeah, not good, and it really hurt the Bears' chances to extend the drive. That's a fact. We have to continue to run the ball. Yeah, Andy, good point. Yeah, not much running there. David Montgomery had a 9-yard gain on that drive alone, but that was about it. With Cole Kmet in the end zone as well. Yeah, Cole Kmet 23 for Green Bay, knew what the play was before the snap. Yeah, that was Jair Alexander. He certainly did, John. He made a great play right away and forced the Bears to have to punt the football. However, if you're just tuning in, feel free to subscribe to the channel and like the video so more people could watch it. Support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. We have them in the pinned comment in the live chat. If you're looking for the best and most authentic Amish food with weekly imports to Orland Park, check out Amish Country Farms today. Hit them up in Orland Park and tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. We're live today on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. John Meadows directing and producing and running the scoreboard, graphics as well. Doing a great job for us today at the beautiful Peapod TV studios in Chicagoland. We're here and we're live for the rest of this Bears-Packer game. Got a third quarter so far. Back from the commercials now. Bears still up 16-10. They got the football. I'm sorry, Packer ball. Sorry about that. First and 10 for the Packers after the punt return. So here comes Aaron Rodgers and company. Can they tie this game up? First and 10 from the 33-yard line, and now a flag. And this one is on the Packers. Ball start, moves them back 5 yards. Not the start you want. Well, they're offensive linemen, so before the drive even begins, it's Yash Nijman with the false start. Rodgers today, 12 of 21, 112 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. First and 15, Rodgers out of the shotgun. Rodgers. Back to pass, quick pass. This one caught across the middle. Ball comes out. It is incomplete officially. Second down to come. I wish that you would take over as the host for the football after show. David Kaplan leaves in January. That'd be nice. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Very kind words. So a update here from the sidelines on the broadcast. Christina Pink talking. Second down and 15. And a 16-10 game. 10:45 to go in the third. It's Rodgers out of the shotgun alone. Rodgers back to pass. In trouble. Rodgers going to whip it, throws, and gets the completion, or maybe not. Everybody stopped and probably incomplete on that throw. 3rd and 15. Incomplete, yeah, just a little bit low. It kind of hopped into the hands of the intended target. 3rd and 15 to count for the Packers. So that penalty really hurting them here on this drive. That false start pushed them back, and they're in this hole now. 10:39 to go, third quarter, 3rd and 15. Can the Bears defense come up with another step? Packers are 4 for 9 today on third down conversions, 44%. Rodgers, deep drop throws. This one's caught. Will it be a first down, though? I don't think so. Not much doing there. Good job out of the Bears defense. They're going to force Green Bay to punt again. Caught by Robert Tonyan, but not enough for that first down. Tackle there by Blackwell and Jones. Let's see what the Packers do here. Really, it should be a punt. I don't see why not, and it will be. Punt on a 4th and 5. Here's the kick up. Oh, nearly blocked by the Bears. Pettis returns from the 10. Pettis on his feet, still going. Pettis past the 20, near the 25, taken out of bounds. So the Bears have the football. It was nice to see a bit of pressure on Rodgers. Certainly agree, Mike. It looked like it flustered him, right? Had to move around a little bit more, had to make a quick couple of throws, turned into incompletions, and all of a sudden, Bears have the ball again. Looking very sharp here today. Very sharp. Dan Wiederer, a friend of the program, this Packers team is very, very bad. Carry on. This is one of the worst Packers teams I've ever seen on recent memory. I don't know about you guys, but I feel the exact same way. Let's go Fields. Pass to Claypool for 70-yard TD. Be wicked, man. You'd be really happy, huh? I know you're a Claypool guy, Pittsburgh guy. That'd be a nice play. It'd be something nice to see from both sides there. See more of a chemistry with them. Nice. Bears defense stepping up today. Bears showing they understand what a Packers-Bears matchup means to Chicago fans. Let's go Bears. Andy Spencer, okay, Bears, clean it up. Let's go. You guys excited? I am too. Chance here for the Bears to tack on to their lead, add more, and really pull away. Bears playing great on D today, John. When I do this, recap video tomorrow, I don't have much to complain about at all. I'm very encouraged and very happy with the way this whole team has played in the face of adversity, in the face of consistent nagging injuries. I think win or loss, right now, I'm very encouraged by how they played today. They're showing up. Getsy, please don't go conservative now. Bears playing well on D today. Jamie, hello. Jamie, great to see you. Hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. We got the play-by-play call, the Bears and Packers, here on Sports Talk Chicago. Jon Zaghloul here. John Meadows directing, producing, and running graphics here in Chicagoland at the beautiful VPod TV studios. Yeah, Black Bull's not bad at all. Currently a commercial break, by the way. Bears up 16-10. They're going to have the football. They were just punted to by the Packers. They went 3 and out. So Bears will have the ball. Justin Fields has done a great job so far this season. And so far this game, really. Couple of big plays for him. Question is, can the Bears add more and pull away? Because there's still a lot of time left and a lot of time for a comeback. Fields so far 8 of 10 for 122 yards. Aaron Rodgers is 13 of 24 for 122 yards. So contrast in the amount of passes, but the yards the same. Bear down, Jamie. Yes. Here we go for Justin Fields and the Bears. It's first down and 10. From the 28-yard line. Jones in motion. Handoff. Nice run by David Montgomery, weaving his way through the line for 7 yards. David Montgomery's turned it on in the second and now third quarters. 2nd and 3. 9:35 to go in the third. Rodgers waiting patiently on the bench for his next move. Here is Fields on a 2nd and 3. Claypool in motion. Handoff. Montgomery up the middle. Gets the first down and more. Past the 40. Closer and closer to midfield. Feed Monty, feed Monty. Yes. David Montgomery. Now with 40 yards, averaging 5 yards per carry. That's where you want to be if you're Montgomery and if you're running back in the NFL in general. Looking very good today. First down and 10 for the Bears. Fields out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. Fields back to pass, quick pass. This one is caught by Claypool. It looked like a wide receiver screen, but he's taken down right behind the line of scrimmage, loss of a couple. Stephen Durant, hi John, thanks for the live play-by-play. Great job. I can't watch the game, so I get to hear the game live from you. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for being here. I have a flag on the play. Ineligible man downfield, it looks like, on the Bears. Makes sense. There was a wide receiver bubble screen called for Claypool. That's going to push the Bears back a bit. I don't know who it was. Let's take a look at the film here, the replay. I don't know who they called this on. But penalty there on the Bears. Feed Monty, play action simple. 2nd down and 11. Fields out of the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set for the Bears this time. Montgomery in the backfield. Make the handoff. Fields looking to go deep. Fields in trouble. Fields avoids the pressure. Fields still running, and he gains 1 yard before being taken down. Could have been a lot worse. And a good job by Justin Fields to avoid being sacked. Now the pressure behind him, good pocket awareness, then decided to move. I mean, that was outstanding pocket awareness by Justin Fields. I mean, yeah, it might have only been a 1-yard gain, but it could have been a 10-yard loss had he gotten sacked. Third down and 10 for the Bears. Fields out of the shotgun, commit in motion. Make the handoff. Fields in trouble. Fields looks to throw down the sideline. Caught Cole Kmet. Kmet wide open. He gets the catch, still on his feet, and finally called down. So Cole Kmet and Justin Fields keep their drive alive. 6:50 to go in the third. And a nice play by Fields. Cole Kmet was initially blocking, got downfield, just kind of stayed open, and found a way to make that catch. Didn't I call it? John told you, Kmet. First down and 10. Cole Kmet today, 2 catches for 34 yards. There's a handoff to David Montgomery on a first and 10, gain of maybe 3. Bears up to the 30, trying to score. They're getting close. The Bears making something happen today, and a chance for them to get on top by 2 scores. Six minutes to go in the third quarter. 2nd and 7 for Chicago. There's a handoff and not much doing there. That looked like Evans on the run. And Evans does not get too far. No, that was Ebner, in fact. So Ebner with a small run. Next year, Kmet will be doubled. Yeah, that's right, just desirable. No, that was Evans. My bad. So Evans was trying to see who that is. Maybe I was wrong. Let me take a look. Yep, it was Evans. So it was Evans on the carry. 3rd and 7 for the Bears. Handoff up the middle. Big run and much more. What a run for the Bears. On a 3rd down, it was Evans, and he got through for a big gain. Evans followed his blocking, had a big hole, and took advantage. Puts the Bears inside the 10-yard line. First and goal to count for Chicago. A chance to really get on top here. Evans still at running back. Flag thrown. Looked like there was a run by David Montgomery. Not much of a gain there. And now flag holding on the Bears. This will push them back. Repeat first down, going to be first and goal, but the Bears are moving back significantly. That was a wildcat play. The snap went to Evans, then it was a handoff to Montgomery. But Montgomery got nowhere. Jay Boogaloo, hey, Jay Boogaloo, thank you for the donation, man, $10. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. By the way, the holding on Tevin Jenkins. Always appreciate you being here on the live streams with us and watching during the week, all the videos, and very appreciative of your donation here today. Thank you so much. First and goal from the 19-yard line for the Bears. And this one off, it's Montgomery. Montgomery with a stiff arm, breaks 1 tackle, tries to break 2. Montgomery still on his feet, and now is taken down deep behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd down and goal around the 20 for the Bears. That penalty really hurting the Bears here in this one. Montgomery, not much doing there. Bears, not much doing there. What are they going to do here? It's a 2nd and goal from around the 20. from the 24. Second and goal. It's a run. This is Montgomery, and he's taken down. Maybe a gain of 1. Leatherwood, to my knowledge, Aaron, is playing. To my knowledge, Leatherwood is playing. He was not listed on the inactive chart today. The Bears need a TD. That penalty really coming back to bite them right now. And that's the part that sucks. Third down and goal for the Bears. From the 24-yard line, it's Fields. Out of the shotgun. Komet in motion. 4 wide receiver set. Fields back to pass. Think in the end zone. Avoids the pressure. Looking to throw across field. This one's caught, but not enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 11-yard line. Not much there for the Bears. Nice 10-yard gain, but too little too late on this drive. Caught by Dante Pettis. So on a 4th down and goal, the Bears have Fields on the sideline. It's going to be a kick, a 28-yard attempt from Cairo Santos. Will he make it? From 28 yards, Santos kicks it and made it. Barely, but he made it. Cairo Santos makes it 19-10. Gives the Bears some extra breathing room. Should have gotten a touchdown, but the penalty really hurt him. 19-10, a minute 50 to go in the third quarter. Guys, what are we thinking so far about this one? If the running game isn't working, then stop. Pathetic play calls, yeah, I agree. Santos, you better not miss. Santos did make it. He made it just desirable. Barely, but it went in. I mean, it was actually really close. So, we got a 19-10 Bears lead with about a quarter and a minute to go. I will say this, it's not going to be popular, but it's still anybody's ball game. The Bears really have to find a way to pull away in this fourth quarter. Another touchdown would work. Aaron Rodgers and this Packers team is capable of anything. I feel like this one may go down to the wire, which will be exciting for all of us watching together, but may not be exciting if the Bears blow it in the end. Need a new kicker. You know, I know it's windy too, right? Like it's not, the conditions are not perfect, but, and you know, I'm starting to get anxiety every time Santos just kicks a field goal or a PAT, and that's not good either. Sure, Rodgers likes going for those home run wins. I remember Aaron, you probably remember this too. A lot of you probably do. Another game, Jim Nantz called Bill Sims, right? Rodgers with that big Hail Mary to Richard Rodgers against the Lions. And the other game too, playoffs against the Arizona Cardinals. So yeah, you got to be very careful about Aaron Rodgers late in games like this. That's the scary part. I want to see a big hit on A-Rod that causes a fumble here. Well, that would be nice. Got a USFL promo, 8 Fox and NBC. I want to see a big hit on A-Rod that causes a fumble here. We're going to have to see. Any Packer fans watching? Well, you're not going to be hated. I'm just curious. Any Packer fans here, feel free to comment as well. You're more than welcome. Try to call the game as much down the middle as I can here, even though it's a Chicago Bears and a Chicago channel. A lot of you here with us, 91 of you here with us on YouTube, a couple of you with us on Twitch, same on Facebook. We're live everywhere. Feel free to like, subscribe, and set up notifications, and join us on this channel. The road to 20,000 subscribers, just hit 18,000 recently, all thanks to you. And looking forward to calling the rest of this one here. Bears about to kick this one off. Gill to kick. Nice kickoff. 1:50 to go. Packers and Nixon will return. Nixon to the 15, maybe the 17. and he's taken down pretty quickly. Good job by the Bears special teams unit. Packers inside their own 20 to start off this drive. Odin's finally found that bar, Brother John. Can watch the game, but keeping you on the phone. Thank you, Odin's. Seems like all Bears fans have that one Packer fan. Justin is a true leader. The Bears need dome in, Florida outside, and screen port 74%. First down and 10. Here's Rodgers out of the shotgun, 4 wide receiver set. Rodgers. Quick handoff. Dillon, not much doing there. Taken down right around the line of scrimmage. No gain, if any. Good job by the Bears defense. Get out of here, cheesehead, Stan Boogaloo. So Dillon was taken down from behind. That's Brown on the tackle. Great play. Going to be second down and 10, a minute 15 to go. Here's Rodgers. Shotgun. Jones and Dillon in on this play. Dillon on the handoff gains maybe 4. Third down and long to come. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Bears need to continue to stop the run. Third down and 7. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Rodgers back to pass. 4 wide receivers set. Rodgers throws downfield. This one's caught for a first down and more. Christian Watson wide open down the sideline, makes the catch, moved the chains. Clock stops. Now keeps going. Going to be first down and 10, and that should take us to the end of the third quarter here. So Watson got open down the sideline. Enough to get that first down. Rodgers is happy. That's how this third quarter comes to an end. 3 quarters in the books. The Bears are still winning. But will they hold on? You got to stay tuned. Fourth quarter action coming up. Appreciate all of you tuning in. 80 Bobby is here with us right now. I'm sure that number is going to go up here in the fourth quarter. Remember, you can subscribe to the channel. You can like this video and help it to reach more people. And feel free to comment anytime in the live chat. We will read them out. We are live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Support our sponsor, Amish Country Farms. If you want the best meat, cheese, milk, baked goods, pasta, and more from the Amish of Northern Indiana with imports weekly, head on over to Amish Country Farms in Orland Park and tell them Sports Talk Chicago sent you. We're produced, directed today by John Meadows. He's also running graphics, the scoreboard. We are very grateful to BPOD TV for using their beautiful studios today in Chicagoland to give you this broadcast of today's game. At least we have more than a touchdown lead. That kind of makes up for the missed extra point. Rodgers needs to waska up for this last quarter. Here comes that crazy fourth quarter, just desirable. You know it's coming, right? I think everybody here knows something is going to happen in this fourth quarter. Happy we're going to be live for it, but you know, I don't know what's going to happen. This is going to be down to the wire crazy. Run the ball, time of possession, keep the foot on the gas, Andy. I mean, you're absolutely right. I don't know what the Bears are going to plan on doing here, but I suggest running is a good way to do it and keep getting first down after first down. Drive downfield running, take up 8 or 9 minutes on a drive. You certainly can. Let's see if the Bears can finally hold the lead in the fourth quarter. Let's go Bears. Thanks, Mr. Meadows, guys. Making it entertaining every week since this started. Yep, just desirable. Yeah, John Meadows coming in every week, making it better and better, helping me to make this better and better too. Always appreciative of his help. Bears will play conservative here in the fourth, and it will cost us the game. Jim, I don't doubt it. Jim, you're more cynical than me, but I don't doubt it. You're not wrong. I mean, you know, it's been happening time and time again, and that's the unfortunate part. So we got to see what's going to happen. A pick six would change the entire atmosphere of this game, I think. So that's, I'm curious. The Bears scored 10 in the first quarter, then 6, then 3. Rodgers and the Packers have scored all 10 in the second. Rodgers out of the shotgun, first down and 10 for the Packers. Fourth quarter underway. Make the handoff. Rodgers going to go deep downfield, way downfield. This ball is incomplete. No flags. Intended for Watson downfield. He wanted a flag, and now there is a flag. Oh, man, that was a late call. No flag initially, and now a flag thrown. Potentially on the Bears and pass interference. Was it pass interference? Well, yeah, you'd be the judge of that. That was very, very close. Jones on coverage. Well, it's probably going to be called PI, but don't know if that really was PI. Jalen Jones. Yeah, I don't like that call. I really don't, but they called it. So that moves the Packers deep downfield after that throw from Rodgers, after the penalty. Third Bears penalty today for 53 penalty yards given up. That's been a big key, and that's why, the Packers are in this game still, too. Packers now at the 26, near the red zone. First and 10. Rodgers rolls out on the play action. In trouble. Rodgers throws it away. Flag on the play. That looked like intentional grounding, too, but there was a flag beforehand. So what's this all about? And here's how this game's going to be manipulated. We have a hold on the defense, defensive holding on the Bears. So that's going to be an automatic first down and a 5-yard gain. And they're saying Jalen Johnson was guilty. Was it really a hold? That's also a very, laundry day. I agree. That's not a... And that ball was uncatchable, too, from Rodgers. He was under the gun, under pressure. So I don't like that call at all. So the referees helping out Rodgers. Second consecutive first down off a penalty. Now the Packers are at the 21. From the 21, it's Rodgers. Watson in motion. Hand off to Dillon. Dillon breaks free. Dillon past the 10 to the 5, and he is in for the touchdown. A.J. Dillon makes it 19-16. So 2 penalties for no reason, and then a rushing touchdown for the Packers, and all of a sudden, it's a one-possession game. Dillon with excellent blocking. Great run. I don't have a problem with the run. Dillon's a very talented running back, but those penalties certainly set it up. A nice second effort by Dillon to reach over the goal line and get in and break the plane. PAT from Mason Crosby right down the middle, and just like that, it's 19-17. Sportsbook in effect, LaBelle. That drive was about 10 seconds. Yep. Perhaps make sure to save these penalties down the stretch. They did, because there was only, 2 or 3 called throughout the entire game. And now in the fourth quarter, all of a sudden, on the same drive, they're called twice. That's unfortunate. Packers got an 82-yard touchdown drive. 82 yards. They drove in seconds due to the 2 penalties by the Bears. That is tough. That missed PAT is going to hurt us. Didn't our kicker lose this game because he missed the extra point like today? Now we're 2 points down again. Yep, Mike, you're 100% right. So, again, I'm not mad or I don't hate Cairo Santos, but, I'll tell you, you got to make those extra points, too. And it's not, the Bears lose by 1 point. It's not his fault. Obviously, those penalties didn't help. But when you add everything together, penalties, mixed extra point, Bad play calling by Luke Getzey in the third and fourth quarter. Now you got yourself a situation where the Bears could blow this and lose it. Young Bears defense is choking the game away. Well, I don't want to see one wide receiver screen. They don't work. Hey, Joe, I'm with you there. I mean, these wide receiver screens have been a joke from the Bears so far. I hope we don't see any more of them. What a game. It's actually entertaining for once. Enzo, you're right. I mean, it is entertaining. I'd love to see the Bears come out on top, but we're going to have to see. Showing the camera now on A.J. Dillon. Big drive for him. Big touchdown run. 14:41 to go in this one. And the Bears are up by 2. 19-17. Yes, Mike, we need to answer back here. The Bears have to score here. It's pretty important. So we got Aaron Rodgers on the bench, getting all warm and toasty, and it's going to be Mason Crosby to kick this one off to the Bears. Velus Jones Jr. back to return. Velus will take this one from the 4-yard line. Here's Velus Jones Jr. Past the 20, but not much more. Maybe around the 23, going to be first down and 10 for the Bears. First play will be a wide receiver screen, just because you said that, John. Claypool's in the game, Jay Boogaloo. Claypool has been back. He is playing. Yeah, this is a resilience check type of drive/series. Bears need to answer with points. They have to. They really do. They have to answer with points here. First down and 10. Fields out of the shotgun. Fields back to pass. Fields in trouble. Avoids the pressure. Fields going to go deep downfield. Fields throws. This one is caught. What a play! N'Keal Harry. Haven't heard his name all game. And he did a stop-and-go route, went deep downfield, beat Jair Alexander, and made a great catch. N'Keal Harry. Here come the Bears, and they got to score a touchdown here. 49 yards on the reception. From the 28, it's Fields out of the shotgun. Back to pass again. Fields on first down. Pocket collapsing. Throws to David Montgomery, who's taken down 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Show the replay again. N'Keal Harry, what a catch. Get up and get that ball. What a play. Need to see more of that from Harry and Fields. Second down and 12. Blitz from the Packers, going to be a run. Montgomery breaks a couple of tackles. Gets taken down around the 22. Third down and 5 for the Bears. Can they do it? Here's Fields. Shotgun. Trip to the near side. And a handoff. Montgomery does not get anywhere. Why did they call a run on a third down there? What are they going to do? Probably going to have to kick a field goal, and that's not what you wanted after that big pass from Fields to Harry. They ran it with Montgomery, no blocking up the middle, 4 Packers linemen all over him. Really not much doing there. Yeah, I don't like that either. Do you go for it with a shaky kicker? Well, Aaron, it looks like the Bears will. Dr. Joseph Ramirez, Doc, great to see you. Fields over 200 yards passing today, 206 to be exact. 40-yard attempt from Santos. There's the kick from Santos. On a 4th and 4. Kick is up. It is blocked. And Santos misses. A block field goal by Green Bay. And the Bears score nothing. They got a hand on it. Long live the tank. That's exactly what it is, because that's a joke. And I'll tell you, Santos is in big trouble. I mean, this is, I don't know what to say here. Well, it's going to be Packers ball now, and the Bears are going to have to really game plan here, because if the Packers score, they're all of a sudden losing in a game they've been winning the whole time. Lazard in motion. First down and 10. Handoff, it's Dillon fighting up the middle for extra yards, gains maybe 4. Yeah, incoming loss, Andy, I think you're right. You know, hey, they're tanking, right? I mean, there's really no secret. It's pretty apparent to me. I think they're tanking. We're going to have to see how this one ends, though. Second down and 6. Trips to the near side. Watson now in motion. Rodgers back to pass. Pocket collapsing. Rodgers in trouble. Throws quickly. This one caught. Allen Lazard with the catch. And he'll move the chains for a first down. First down and 10 for the Packers now. It's Rodgers out of the shotgun. Quick shovel pass to Dillon. Dillon with blocking. Tries to go to the outside. Gains maybe 5. By the way, Titans and Eagles game update. Big touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are dominating 28-10. Second down and 7. 3-yard gain on that play. 9:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Second and 7. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Rebound receiver set. Rodgers back to pass. Pump fakes. Has time. Rolls out. Throws quickly. This one caught. Checks it down to his running back, Dillon, for a first down and more. Can we forfeit the rest of this season? This makes no sense to me. And this is why I said from the beginning that, you know, why would Fields even play, right? You know, I'm just saying. I mean, I love watching Fields, but why even risk an injury when this is the way you're going to treat him and play for him and, you know, you're tanking? It's very frustrating. Get the tweet ready, John. Okay, I'm worried now. You're scaring me, Aaron. First down and 10 for the Packers. Dillon in the backfield. Hand off to A.J. Dillon. Dillon on his feet and gets past the 40 into Bears territory. Second down to come, 8:30 to go. And all of a sudden, no flags now. Good point. Second down and 4, 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Rodgers, hand off. And a first down, move the chains. Dillon, or Taylor this time actually, with the carry. Patrick Taylor, the third-string running back, getting the carry and moving the chains. Bears country, let's roar. What are you, Jay Boogaloo, the Russell Wilson equivalent to the Bears there? Montana defensive effort is so piss poor this quarter. First down and 10. 7:18 to go. Here's Rodgers. Make the handoff, rolls out, has time, and quickly checks it down, but it's overthrown. Cobb was the intended target, and Rodgers made a horrible throw. Going to be second down and 10. Yeah, that was a bad throw on Rodgers. Really uncatchable football. So, here we go. Second and 10. Can the Bears stop Green Bay here? And they do it. Rodgers, back to pass, quick pass. This one is caught. Not for a first down. Third down and short to come for Green Bay. 3rd and 3 officially. 6:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Third down and 3. Bears and Packers fans on their feet from Soldier Field. Rodgers out of the shotgun. Handoff. First down and more. A.J. Dillon continues. Gets into the red zone. First down. And here come the Packers. Dantana, no answer for Dillon, sadly. That's the truth. A.J. Dillon running wild on the Bears today. It was Aaron Jones early this season. Now it's Dillon here today. Dillon with 81 yards on the day, 5.4 yards per carry, and a rushing touchdown. First and 10. Rodgers, shotgun. Watson in motion. A touch pass to Aaron Jones, and Jones gains about 8. Second and short to come, 5:30 to go. Rodgers and the Packers doing a great job at running down this clock, while at the same time moving downfield. What is going to happen here? Second and 3. 10 plays and 58 yards on this drive. Rodgers. Hands it up. Aaron Jones tries to break a couple of tackles, but he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Bears. Going to make it third down after a loss. A Packer player is on the ground, not feeling too well there. That was Jones, who was slow to get up. Hit hard, no head-to-head hit, but his knee and his leg could be hurt. Ooh, that hurts. Don't know if anything's broken or anything, but that was a tough tackle. And I think Jones is going to stay on the sideline maybe, or maybe he's coming back in. I think he's going to walk this one off on the sideline. A.J. Dillon checks in for Jones here. And now a Bear player is down on the field. Trying to see who it is, but somebody's hurt. Took an injury timeout. Could not see who it was. But when we find out, we'll let you know. Let's see. Cannot find out who that hurt player is. Hopefully we'll find out soon. Trying to look on Twitter. Find out, but nothing yet. This one's coming down to the wire. It is still Bears 19, Packers 17 as of right now. The Packers inside the red zone trying to score a touchdown. Not much time left. What is going to happen to this Bears team? Anybody with predictions? Anybody think they know how this one's going to end? I have a sick feeling the Bears are not going to pull this one out, but could be proven wrong. Going to have to see. No doubt Bears tanking awful play calling by Getsy Usama. 100% agree. And, you know, I don't like tanking. I really don't. And it frustrates me a bit. I get the point. I get why they're doing it. I know, you want to lose, but it's apparent to everybody watching. It's apparent to all of us. It's apparent to, third and fourth quarter. It was shown right away. This is a tank job. And I wish the Bears would just either do a better job of it or win games outright. You could win this game. .455 to go on this one. Be wicked. 4:55 left. 4 minutes, 55 seconds. Eberflus ain't it. Well, I'll tell you, I'm just saying, I get it's a tank job, but if the Bears are doing this next year with a real roster, then it's like, hey, Eberflus may not be the guy. I'm just saying. So we got to wait and see how things progress for him and for this Bears team next year. So 3rd down and 5 for the Packers. Harrison Hand, a defensive back, has come into this game for the Bears too in the secondary. .457 to go. They added 2 more seconds on the clock. 3rd down and 5 for Green Bay. Rodgers. 5 wide receivers set out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Rodgers. Cross and no, incomplete. Went to the end zone, did not get it. Rodgers begging for a flag, crying for a flag. He does not get it. Good defense by the Bears. Tunyon was the intended target. Take a look at this replay. That was Sanborn in coverage. Not a penalty at all. Nope. Great call by the officials. And again, if the Packers kick a field goal, they could lead this game still. A 32-yard attempt to come from Mason Crosby. Kick is up. It is good. Packers have the lead. The missed extra point hurting the Bears here. Missed field goal from 40 yards hurting the Bears here. What a joke. But here we go. So 4:49 to go. Bears are down by 1. Sanborn's a steal of the draft, and Dan, the best part is he wasn't even drafted. Sanborn, an undrafted free agent the Bears brought in, and that's certainly a steal. Yeah, I think Sanborn will be guaranteed. Everybody's expendable right now for this Bears team with the exception of really Fields, but I'll tell you, Sanborn should be in the Bears' future plans. So a lot of time left in this one. Don't know what the Bears plan on doing or how they plan to go about this. But yep, the legend of Justin Fields is born on this drive. Yes, they do. This is the opportunity here for the Bears and for Fields to make something happen. Mason Crosby about to kick it off. Velus Jones Jr. back to return. Jones from the 5. Velus Jones. Up past the 30. A great return for Velus Jones. Now finally being taken down by 10 Packers players. Great job by Jones on the return, and he's asking for a flag, not going to get it. But with forward progress, you'd think they'd spot him near the 30-yard line, and a good start for this Bears team. Velus has to stop, slowing down, and hit those holes harder. Damn, I missed Hester. So if you're just tuning in, this is Sports Talk Chicago. We are providing the live play-by-play and reaction to this Bears and Packers game. Packers up 20-19. Not much time left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bears with the football. First and 10 for the Bears from the 31-yard line. 4:41 to go in the game. Fields on the play back. Pass is caught. About a 5 to 6 yard gain. Cole Kmet with the catch. Cole Kmet asking for a face mask penalty. No call made, but the catch was made. That was a face mask and no call there. Really bad call by the officials. So a face mask, no call. That could have really set up the Bears for more success. Second down at 5, officially a 5-yard gain. Wide receiver set, Fields out of the shotgun. Handoff up the middle, David Montgomery gets the first down and more up to the 45-yard line of the Bears near midfield. First and 10, 3:53 and counting to go. Jairo Santos warming up on the sideline to kick. He's missed a 40-yarder and an extra point today so far. 3:39 to go. Fields out of the shotgun. Kmet in motion. Wide receiver set. Fields back to pass. Fields throws. Was that caught by Montgomery? It was. The pass thrown behind Montgomery. Did a 360 to make that catch. Gain of a couple. Got to take a look at this and see, did that ball hit the ground or not? It did. That should not be a catch. See if anybody challenges this. That was not a catch by Montgomery, but waiting to see if anybody challenges it or if there's going to be a review. And indeed, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Good effort, I agree, Aaron, but no catch for Montgomery. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. 3:08 to go in this game. Bears trailing by 1 near midfield. Ketsy calls a play here. Second down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Fields out of the shotgun. Fields back to pass. Fields throws across the middle. Cole Kmet makes the catch. First down, move the chains. A big play for Cole Kmet. And the Bears keep their drive alive. Cole Kmet got hit hard up the middle, but he held on to the football. First down and 10. Here's Fields. Shotgun. Back to pass. Fields. Across the middle. Intercepted! Intercepted by Green Bay. And it's Packers football. Justin Fields throws a pick. And this game might be over. I will take a look at that play, but that was a pick on Fields, and that's a Fields blown game there, blown on the pick. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, that was just a bad throw. Well, I mean, it's not fully over. There's 2:48 to go, but the Bears have to find a way to stop Green Bay immediately, and that's going to be tough for them. They have all 3 of their timeouts. Got to find a way to do this here and get the ball back. Here's Rodgers on first down. Audible from Rodgers with 3 seconds on the play clock. He fakes the handoff, looking to throw across the middle, first down and more. Christian Watson past the 50. Well, First down and 10, 2:23 to go. Bears have not called a timeout yet. Rodgers near the line here on a first down and 10 from the 49-yard line. There's a handoff. Couple of yard gain there on the run. And we go to the 2-minute warning. I mean, it's not over officially, but the Bears really need to stop here. And it's going to be hard for them to do that. Yeah. Mike Fields was the best, throws an interception. Now he's the worst, really. I mean, that's just sad. Really, Tankamania 22 continues. Top 4 pick coming soon. Yeah, I agree with you, Dan, but I will say, I'm just saying, that was a bad pass from Fields. That was on Fields there, throwing that pick. So, not good. I know it's a tank year, I understand, but that's a really bad pick for Fields. Really bad. I agree, John. Yeah, I mean, that was not good on Fields. He's had a great game, and he kind of, paced it all away a little bit with that pick. So, unfortunate. It is his best game. Yep, something to learn from. I agree. I'm not going to really roast him for it, but, as we all know, you can't be throwing picks like that in that situation, in this sort of game. Bears were driving downfield. They had a chance to score, and Fields made a bad decision, and that's going to cost the Bears most likely the game here. Rant-worthy material. Yeah, I know, Dan. I'd be happy with 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. That's what I'm saying, Aaron. At the end of the day, the numbers are there, but the timeliness of the interception is sad, and it sucks. Does throw a pick every game. I'd play the third-string QB and play for drafts, tank for top pick. Bears fans always welcome in Wisconsin. If you're now, it's all things Illinois. That 1 point is really biting our ass right now, Junior. Yeah, I mean, quick takeaways. Game isn't over yet, but the pick hurt Fields. Hurt this team. Cairo Santos needs to go. I mean, this is actually pathetic what we've seen from Santos today. Can't make a 40-yard field goal and then can't make an extra point. The Bears could still be winning this game if Santos could do his job. And then defensively, not much of a pass rush at Rodgers, and not a good job of containing the run game. I know you're hurt defensively. It's a bad team, right? Tons of injuries. Tons of problems, I get it, but the Bears really, again, were in this game and could have won it. Yeah, that's 4 points, and Bears would win this game. 4 points left on the board specifically just by Santos. So 2 minutes to go in this game. It's a 2nd and 7. Bears have not used any timeouts yet. They could stop Green Bay theoretically here and get this ball back with time on the clock. So it's not officially over yet. Rodgers, near the line, 2nd and 7. Watson in motion, and an end around to Christian Watson, and there goes Watson. Watson 30, 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown. Okay, that's the game now. And the Packers are going to go for 2. And that's your ball game. By the way, the Bears could have drafted Watson too. Not that they were going to, not that they made bad draft picks, but the Bears could have drafted him. Yep, so an end around, nobody picked him up, and he was gone immediately. Big touchdown for Christian Watson and the Packers. And that's your ball game. Packers are going to go for 2. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Bears could get the ball back and tie it up, right? Yeah, to make it 9. So, you'd hope. I mean, I guess the Bears could stop them, right? And keep it a 7-point game, and then they have the ball back and a chance. But I don't know. That was not good. Will the Bears stop the Packers is the question. They kind of need to, because if they don't, this game's effectively over. Packers take a timeout. And not a bad idea here. So, if the Bears do stop them, they could get the ball back. They could score a touchdown theoretically, but I don't know what's going to happen. Fields is getting warmed up on the sideline. Here's a chance for him to redeem himself. It's not over if they could stop the Packers here. Let's see what happens. Packers are 1 of 2 on the season on 2-point conversions. Watson in motion. Rodgers to pass. Rodgers gets it. Mercedes Lewis was wide open. Nobody covered him. Now it's 28-19. I don't know. I mean, the Bears could score a touchdown here and then could maybe get the ball back and outside kick it. I don't know. I don't bet on it, but the Bears will have the ball back with 1:51 to go. It's a lot of time, so we're going to have to see now how this goes for the Bears. Game is not officially over yet, but it's not looking good. Let's put it that way. So let's take a look and see. More than welcome to comment. Tell us what you think about this game. We'll read them on the air. We're still live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Fields picked it at all. This really sucks. It certainly does. I mean, it's deflating. It's deflating because this Bears team was up and they were winning and they were doing great. And now we should at a point where it's not looking good. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is officially over. You're probably right, Patrick. There's a 99% chance, right? Like, those ESPN win prediction things, it's probably like 99.9% that the Packers are going to win, but there still is a small, minuscule path to the Bears winning this one. And, it has to start with scoring a quick touchdown and maybe recovering an onside kick. Here's the kick to Bayless Jones Jr. Bayless Jones past the 30. Bayless Jones still going past the 40. Bayless Jones to the 45-yard line. Nice return for Bayless Jones Jr. So Bayless Jones gets all the way up to the 45 near midfield. That's kind of what the Bears needed here. 1:45 to go, and they're at midfield already, making it very easy, or easier for Justin Fields. First down and 10, 1:43 officially left. And the Bears are near midfield. What can they do here with 3 timeouts? First and 10. Fields out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers set. Fields back to pass. First and 10. Throws it up. It's caught. And the Bears try to get out of bounds. They cannot do it. Time will continue to tick. It was caught by Chase Claypool. Second down, 1:27 to go. Bears really got to hurry this one up. Could have been a pick. Good throw by Fields. He was hit as he threw it. Second and 7. Low snap. Fields back to pass. Throws quick. This one caught. First down and more. Cole Kmet past the 40 to the 35-yard line. Bears have to hurry it up. 1:11 to go. And the clock is stopped momentarily here. Timeout Bears after the first down. Taking a look at Justin Fields and his numbers. He's 15 of 18 today. So this one is not over yet. I encourage you, if you're still here, stay with us. Got about 1:20 to go in this game. Bears have the football. And they are in Packer territory. So if you're just tuning in, I suggest you stay with us. First and 10. Fields out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Fields with some time. Throws. Checks it down. Not much of a gain there. And a flag thrown on the play. Turned into a big gain, actually. 9-yard gain. Pass caught by Evans. But what's the flag all about? And I have a feeling the Bears did not line up correctly because I saw somebody in motion before that snap was called. Let's take a look. Illegal shift on the Bears. Knew it. Yep. Knew it. So nobody lined up. Yep, illegal shift. Saw that right before the play started. 5-yard penalty First and 15. Kick the field goal now. Oh, never mind. That was Santos. 1:03 to go. Fields out of the shotgun. Back to pass. First and 15. Fields in trouble. Avoids the pressure. Fields throws quick. This one caught and out of bounds goes Cole Kmet. Kmet with the gain. Clock stopped at 57 seconds. Bears need a touchdown here. I wouldn't even let Santos on the field at this point. I'd even go for 2. 57 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 8. 7-yard gain on that last pass to Kmet. Here's Fields, shotgun. Fields to pass. Fields looking. Pump fakes, throws, first down. David Montgomery out of bounds. 51 seconds to go. Actually going to be 3rd and 1. Really thought that was going to be a first down. Not entirely. So a 3rd down and 1. Bears need something here. Fields out of the shotgun. A 5-wide receiver set. Fields is back to pass. Fields in trouble. Throws it. Intercepted. Intercepted again, and that's your ball game. Justin Fields with his 2nd interception of the game. And I'm not going to be excuses. No excuses for him now. 2 picks for Fields in the final 2 minutes of this game. Not good. That's not funny. And the Bears will lose this one, as now we will see the Packers probably just need this and end the game. 44 seconds to go. Aaron Rodgers with the knee, and that is your football game. So, Justin Fields, 2 picks in the final 2 minutes of this game. Not much you can do to defend something like that. Cairo Santos also hurt the Bears. The Bears defense was beat up. I know they're tanking. But you can't be throwing 2 picks in the final 2 minutes of a game. You have 2 opportunities to win the game as a young QB, and you can't do it. And that's very sad. Yeah, it's troubling. And I know, whatever, I know Justin Fields, whatever, but, love lack of context tweets. Well, you know what? Two picks in the final 2 minutes is not funny. And that's not something I'm going to celebrate. And, I love Justin Fields. I think he's a very good QB. But guess what? Can't defend 2 picks in the final 2 minutes of a game. No matter what. I don't, you can't. What do you guys think? We are here. We're still going to be here doing a post-game show. So, Bears fall. Unfortunately, 28-19. What do you guys think? We have a lot of work to do. Tank or not, this is the Packers. Nothing new. I agree. Hey, positive is the Bears were in this game for a while, and we're winning at one point, 16-3. But unfortunately, at the end of this game, the 2 picks from Fields, the problems, it sucks. So, feel free to let me know what you think. We've been living in it every week. Trubisky really got some of you Bears fans are boneheads, man. Trubisky was a clutch QB, actually. But regardless, at the end of the day, he's not here anymore. Fields, 2 picks in the final 2 minutes. And that also made a difference in addition to Cairo Santos and in addition to, the defense being beat up and banged up. Bears did not have their starting secondary. And it showed on that last play with the Christian Watson end around for a TD. Yeah, the field goal kicker already missed an extra point in the 40-yarder. I would not put him out there again. The Bears, I think, did the right thing in regards to how they should approach that last part of the game. Best learning time for him now. We lose, we get great picks. Keep head up. He is learning without any weapons. Just wait till next year. Yep. Today's winner took the Packers with the over. Bears could have drafted C. Watson, of course. Yes, they could have. Bears could have drafted Christian Watson. And, we don't know how great he's going to be in the future. We don't know. He's having a good rookie year. But Watson certainly made the Bears look bad today. He had a very good game. Yeah, Santos needs to be I said the Bears should draft maybe a kicker in the 7th round or an undrafted free agent. I would bring somebody in for competition because this isn't right either. You can't miss a 40-yarder and an extra point. That's 4 points on the board. Right, Santos had a missed kick. Why would you go for the field goal that one drive? I just don't get it. Bears could have drafted Pickens. Yeah, they certainly could have. Just a real tough game. Packers scored 18 points in the 4th quarter. The Bears scored nothing, by the way. So the Packers shut out the Bears 18-0 in the 4th quarter. Hold on a minute. We do have OT, or maybe we don't. They tried to put on some overtime. We could do that game for you as well. Thank you, John, for another great game call. After watching the last 2 series, the Bears offense, do you think Justin was playing for a higher offensive line pick? Thanks, John, for hosting another game for us. Thank you, guys. So we're going to finish up this game, too. Giants and Commanders in overtime. They're all tied up, and we're going to stay here and do this game. So it's 20-20, Giants and Commanders. Who is going to win this game? Going to have to see. Giants with the football. A touchdown wins it for them. Battle of the NFC East. Saquon Barkley. Alone to the backfield. It's a play action for Jones on first down. Passes. This one caught. Move the chains already for the Giants. No apologies. Don't need to apologize, Michael, for being upset. I'm pretty upset, too. I'm trying to contain it because I know, no one's going to blame Fields for this, although he has a partial blame to this loss. But, I don't want to get too upset. 20-20 on a first down and 10. Here's a pitch to Barkley. And he's taken down deep behind the line of scrimmage. So Barkley, a big loss. 9:21 to go and counting. And the Giants going to be second down and long to come. So Commanders and Giants going right now. See how this one ends. Yeah, Deshaun Watson is doing horrible, LOL. That is pretty funny. 2nd and 13. Jones on play action. Jones steps up in the pocket. He's going to run the football. He gets up to the 40 and gets taken down just past the 40. By next week, that's correct. Third down and 5. Jones barks out audible. Out of the shotgun is Jones and Saquon Barkley in motion. From the 42, Jones back to pass. Jones in trouble, and he is sacked. Taken down by the Commanders. A big sack. It's going to be Commander football in a second. Fourth down and 13, and the Commanders now have an injured player on the field. We're going to take some time here to make sure he's okay. 7:53 to go in overtime. We got Commanders and Giants all knotted up at 20 apiece. We'll finish up this game. We're still live on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube. Appreciate all of you still hanging with us and tuning in as we do a different game today. This one's ending soon. We're going to finish it up. Watch this overtime game. The Commanders back to return this punt. Here comes the kick from the Giants. Kicking from their own 35-yard line. Big punt, and it'll go out of bounds. Let's see where they spot this one. Official still moving upwards, and he's going to go all the way up to the 32-yard line. Nice spot for the Commanders, and here comes Taylor Heineke. Could Heineke pull this one off? They just showed the Commanders beating the Bears 12-7. Talking about Commanders' close wins. Commanders beat the Colts 17-16 in Week 8. And the Commanders also beat the Falcons in another close one, 19-13 in Week 12. And the Commanders do it again here in overtime. And I'll tell you what, at 7-5, they are looking very good if they could win this game. Giants starting to come back down to earth at 7-4. Heineke out of the shotgun on a first down and 10 for the Commanders. Handoff and a gain of maybe 2. Not much doing there on that play. Second and 8. Heineke out of the shotgun. Handoff. First down and much more. Big gain for the Commanders. Samuel on the carry. Heineke today, 26 of 40, 274 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. And Samuel weaved through that Giants defense for a big first down and more. Commanders at the 44-yard line. Handoff. Another big gain. Maybe a gain of only 3. It looked like it was going to be more, but not much afterwards. So the Commanders right now in last place in that very tough NFC East at 7-5. If they win this game, they'll overtake the Giants and move up into third. Brian Robinson at running back. Yeah, Rodgers had a lot of time, Jared. Jared, thank you for being here. Yeah, Rodgers had a lot of time to throw. We're doing the finish of the Commanders and Giants game. 2nd and 7. Handoff, and Robinson really gets nowhere. Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Ball comes out after the play. No fumble called. 3rd down to count. Yeah, Jared, Rodgers was not really pressured too much. Bears need help on the defensive line. They did a good job in the secondary, I would say, considering a lot of their guys were hurt. Did not like the 2 picks from Justin Fields, and I don't care if that's an unpopular opinion. I don't know how you could like them. But, the rest of the game for him was very good. Those 2 picks were the only blemishes on his entire game, really. They just came at really bad times, and that hurt the Bears for sure. 4:59 to go in overtime. 3rd down and 9. It's Heineke with 5 wide receivers. Out of the shotgun. Back to pass Heineke. Quick pass. This one caught, but not enough for the first down. Samuel taken down. What will you do here? They're a little bit before field goal range. They could go for it, though. I mean, probably be, what, a 57, 58-yard field goal attempt? Don't know if they're going to kick it. Probably going to punt. Big stop for the Giants. Let's see. They're going to punt on a 4th and 9. So here's the punt from the Commanders. Fair caught at the 15-yard line, and the Giants will start there. Not much time left to go in this game. Waiting to see who's going to win it between the Commanders and the Giants. Very interesting. Showing more highlights of the Commanders game here. Big thank you to John Meadows getting the scoreboard up and running for the rest of this game. It's Daniel Jones out of the shotgun on a first down and 10. Saquon Barkley fighting forward for some extra yards after the catch. The Giants are in hurry-up mode here. 2 timeouts, 3:50 to go. Appreciate all of you still being here. Might be a tie, Enzo, you're right. 20-20, 2nd and 3 for the Giants, 3:40 to go. Deep inside their own territory at the 21. Hand off to Barkley. Barkley up the middle, first down and more. Gains 2 more after the first down marker. Now 3:20 to go. Don't know what the strategy here is for the Giants. I mean, maybe they're trying to, hold on to the ball until they get to field goal range and kick with 0 seconds to go. Could be the goal. That's what I would do. We'll see how far they can keep the football. Jones out of the shotgun. Back to pass, quick pass. This one caught. Another first down, 10 yards officially on that game. The Giants continuing to move downfield. Daniel Jones is 20 of 24 for 164 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. Jones, another shotgun attempt. Quick pass, caught again, another first down. Daniel Jones quickly moving the Giants downfield. Hodgkins with that catch. First and 10. Very nice play, simple pass. And they're just going 10 yards and 10 yards. Now, first and 10, 2:05 to go. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes left in overtime. Giants, Commanders tied at 20. Giants football near midfield. We're going to stay here and do the rest of this game. The next score wins in overtime. So they're going to go to a commercial break. After this game, we will say farewell. So looking forward to seeing how this one ends. We're here on the call. Appreciate all of you being here and tuning in on this one. As far as the Bears game goes, if you're wondering, I'm going to come out with a reaction video tomorrow on it. Good things and bad things. Justin Fields played well until the last final 2 minutes of the game. He had a great game besides those last 2 drives, so that's something to take away. The Bears defense needs help, and they were injured a lot in today's game. And, they kind of blew it again. But they are trying to tank. You can't. I don't want to keep getting mad because at the end of the day, they are trying to tank. It's just so aggravating. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. They lost that game. Nothing much you could do. By next week, and then they'll probably, honestly, they might lose the last 4 games in a row at this rate. If they keep blowing games like this, it's very possible. And they'll be set up for a very good draft pick in 2023. Commanders are the only team without an OT victory since 2015. That streak could continue. Giants with the football. 2 minutes to go. And Daniel Jones out of the shotgun on a first down and 10 at the 48. Jones back to pass, quick pass. This one caught. Caught by the tight end who gets out of bounds. Looks like they've stopped the clock. Giants officially at midfield. 1:55 to go. 4-yard gain on the play. Each team with 2 timeouts apiece. Giants with the football. 1:55 to go. Jones from the 49-yard line. 2nd and 6. Quick pass. Caught. Saquon Barkley with the reception. He gets out of bounds. Not a first down, but the Giants are officially in field goal range. With 1:50 to go. Clock stopped. Graham Gano on the sideline warming up. And we'll see. Maybe we'll see a huge kick to end this game. So they're down in 2. Jones out of the shotgun, receiver in motion. Jones, a designed QB run, and he loses about a yard. Looked like a miscommunication. Not much doing there for Jones, and now the question is, what will the Giants do on a 4th down and 2? Will they kick a big field goal? Big question. No idea what happened there. The receiver and Barkley ran into one another, and then Jones had to hold on to the football. Broken play, didn't lose any yards, but did get hit. Timeout call by the Commanders. They're going to let the Giants think this one over. I mean, I'd love to see a 60-yard field goal to win this game, but I don't know what they're going to do. Got a minute 42 on the clock. It's going to be a 4th down and 3 officially. Don't know how long of a field goal this would be, but we're talking near 60 yards. Daniel Jones on the field. They're going to go for it on a 4th and 3. Fourth down and 3. It's Jones from the shotgun. They call an audible. Personnel shifts. 4 wide receivers set. 4th and 3. And now the clock hits 0. A flag on the play. It is a delay of game. And now this might even put them out of field goal range. Maybe the Commanders will get a chance to win now. Yep, Hunter's coming out for the Giants. That was a stupid turn of events. At least kick the field goal then. At least give yourself a chance. Well, Commanders have it now served to them on a platter pretty much. It's going to be a punt here, and the Commanders will have a minute 42 to drive downfield and kick a field goal to win or score a touchdown. Here's the punt. Taken at the 10-yard line, fair catch called for. So, Commanders probably need about 60 yards and a minute 36 for a field goal. That's what I would be aiming for here. And that's your chance to win. Alan still with us out in Quincy. Thank you, Alan. This will be a tie game. It's looking like it. Seems like nobody wants to win. But Commanders have a chance here. They're probably going to have the final possession unless they screw it up. A minute 36 to go. 20-20 overtime. Taylor Heineke in for Carson Wentz. The starting QB for the Commanders. He's out of the shotgun on the 1st and 10. Robinson lines up next to him, the running back. Giants showing blitz. They come with the pressure. Heineke's hit. And taken down at the 2-yard line. A big sack by Thibodeau. Could this end in a safety? Heineke didn't see that one coming. Charles Leno Jr., former Bear, giving up the sack. Here we go. Timeout call by the Giants. Smartly so. Want to try and get that ball back, play the field position battle. You know, they could get a punt if they keep the Commanders inside their own territory and drive maybe 10 or 15 yards and kick a field goal. So it's now the Giants all of a sudden, after that play, have an opportunity here. Going to be interesting to see what happens. Jones on the sideline. All he can do is watch. 2nd and 18. Each team with 1 timeout to go. It's 20-20 with a minute 28 left in overtime. Second and 18. Here is Heineke out of the shotgun, lining up inside the Giants' end zone. They hand it off, and a nice gain. Robinson, big gain, lost the football, but he went out of bounds. Still 3rd down to come, and if the Giants could stop him, they'll get good field position off a punt. Robinson fumbled that football on his own. It just came out. Nobody even touched him. 1:19 to go. Clock ticking. 3rd and 10. Heineke. And now a timeout. Somebody called a timeout. Giants used their final timeout. So 1:10 to go. 3rd and 10. Commanders deep inside their own territory, and the Giants decide to take time to get this ball back and now they reset the clock to 1:23. Jared Baca. Jared, I put $20 on this game to be a tie. Pays out $1,200. Please. Wow. So Jared, hey, stick with us. We'll bring you to the end of this game. A lot of money on this ride for you, I'm sure. That's a big bet. So can Jared win his bet? Another storyline we'll be following for the rest of this game. Will it happen? Third down and 10. Out of the shotgun is Heineke. Ready to pass. They hand it off. And they don't get the first down. Now, no timeouts to go for the Giants, so the Commanders could really run this clock down. 1:13 to go and counting. Commanders are going to have to punt. The question is, how much time will the Giants have to drive downfield and score, and where will they start with the football? Big opportunity here for the Giants. They need this punt to go their way, and they need some good field position from it. A former Bear, Tress Way, is on to punt. And now a timeout called, looks like by the Commanders. Commanders call their final timeout, so they run this clock down to 37 seconds. It's a 4th down and 5. Can Daniel Jones make something happen in 37 seconds? Well, Enzo, I'd say it depends on where this ball is going to be. How strong will this punt be? And does he only need 20 or 30 yards to gain in a couple of seconds? He could probably do it. And then, you kick a long field goal to try and win this game. That would be my strategy if I were the Giants here. I would not go for it all. Give it to Graham Gano late. And, if it's a 50-yard field goal, it's up to him to make it. So, 4th down and 5. Here is Way to punt. 37 seconds left in overtime. It's 20-20. Here's the punt. And caught by the Giants, and they get out of bounds at around the 45-yard line, caught by James. Not a bad spot, but 28 seconds to go. Allen, 28 seconds isn't much. I know, they got the camera on Graham Gano. I mean, this is really going to depend on him. His career long is 63 yards. And you have to think we may see a big kick from him here today. You could expect 60, I would say. But decent field position for the Giants. 28 seconds on the clock. They need about 20 to 25 yards to get in field goal range. Daniel Jones out of the shotgun. No timeouts left. Jones in trouble. Jones throws across the middle, and this is caught. A catch made by James. They got to hurry up to the line, and they're going to spike this football. It's a first down. 15 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. A big catch for James and for Daniel Jones. I can't believe that pass was caught in between two defenders. I thought it was going to be picked. What a catch, threading the needle, Daniel Jones. 15 seconds left. 2nd down and 10. And this is it. No timeouts remaining. Jones out of the shotgun. Back to pass. Jones throws it quickly. This one's caught. And out of bounds goes the receiver at the 40. 10 seconds left. 3rd down. I don't know what you do here. I think they're going to try and run one more play. We're going to have to see. From the 40, this would be a 58-yard kick. So this would be a long one to try and win this game for the Giants, and this would improve them to 8-4 should they hold on. 3rd and 7. Jones and the Giants going for it. Jones out of the shotgun. 4 wide receiver set. Jones back to pass. 5 seconds. Jones looking and throws it out of bounds. So 4th and 7. 5 seconds to go. And this is it. All comes down to this. Graham Gano, 11 career game-winning field goals in the 4th quarter and overtime. Enzo, you're here with us. Alan, you're here with us. We are holding on. Jared, is Jared's bet going to hit? Here we go. 4th down and 7. Officially, it's 58 yards from Graham Gano. No timeouts. Here's Gano. The kick is up, and it is no good. No good. It's a tie, and that's the game. Oh, man, I thought it went in. Wow, it ends in a tie. Jared is probably celebrating. And that's how that one ends. It was on the mark. It was down the middle. Just a little bit short. Can we see a replay? Are they gonna show us a replay? That was pretty darn close. And a tie is kind of pathetic. Yeah, that's going to screw the NFC playoffs bad, I know. Wow. So, no good on the Graham Gano kick from 57 yards. They're not showing a replay. And that'll do it for us here on the stream. Appreciate all of you tuning in here today. Bears lose and the Commanders and the Giants tie. So that's how we're going to end today's stream. Appreciate all of you tuning in. Big thank you to John Meadows, directing, producing, and doing graphics here today. Big thank you to BPOD TV for using their beautiful studios in Chicagoland. A big thank you to our only sponsor here, exclusive sponsor, Amish Country Farms. Hit them up in Orland Park today for fresh Amish food, imports weekly from the Amish of Northern Indiana. Mention Sports Talk Chicago and they'll take care of you. And thank you to all of you for tuning in, watching, commenting, liking this video, and subscribing to Sports Talk Chicago. Until next time, so long, everybody.